Welcome back to Masks.
I got a sweet new blanket, courtesy of Jelly.
It's also his birthday! Oh my god.
Happy birthday, me.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Nick. So, yeah.
I've turned 18, so now I can legally drive.
What?
Where?
That was like 3 levels of incorrect.
Right?
Anyway. So yeah, it's Nick's birthday. No one cares. So you guys last left off. You broke the fake reality and went back in there. Who's all with you?
But how do we know that this reality is real?
The birds are with us, and then I think is that it? Is it just us
and then
and the birds?
the 3 of you guys. Yeah. I think that's it. So
we
the
talked
birds,
about maybe having Alyssa, and then we just never brought her.
Yeah.
She didn't want to.
It's fine.
She
Tanya,
had bad memories.
Cinder, Heartfrost, and then the 3 of you guys.
Yeah.
Who are?
I am Mally, and I am playing Celeste, otherwise known as Mirage, but nobody calls her that because nobody cares about superheroes here.
Yeah, for real. No one uses the fucking superhero name.
I call her Princess.
Yeah, no one actually calls me by my real name.
Yeah, because nobody can remember
No
your
one
real
calls
name.
you Mystic
Vicky.
Princess.
That's true.
Real name's
That's
Vicky.
true.
Well, that's because I asked them to call me Princess.
Yeah. My full title is Mystic Princess, but you can call me Princess.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Yeah, and I'm the delinquent, so that basically means I like to cause trouble and stir shit up, and my powers are illusions and gadgetry and hacking. So if it needs a hacking, I am there with my hacker voice, ready to say I'm in.
Alright, I'm Mystic Princess, and I'm playing Jack Masters, otherwise known as Replica. His powers are, super strength, speed, and the ability to copy other people's movements and skills. But not powers, because that would be OP.
More interesting.
More interesting.
We can't have that. No.
Hi, I'm Jelly Edwards. I'm playing the actual Mystic Princess. She has a real name, but I've honestly forgot it by now.
It's Victoria, but I call you V.
Yeah,
we're
right.
besties, and we have a nickname.
Victoria Flores.
Victoria Flores. There you go. And she
Vicky Flowers.
is a very bright, colorful girl who's like a magic girl, and her powers are telekinesis, memory manipulation, and strength, and super strength and speed. She's a little OP. She's part of the Doom
But that's
class.
because her powers are literally killing her.
Yeah, that's the Doom class. Her powers are killing her, and she's pretty close.
Yep.
Also, because it's that time of the stream, Canes, please sponsor us.
Turn label towards
Turn
camera.
label towards camera.
Or like distinctly drink with the label.
Wait.
I think at this point,
Mine's right over there.
I like to start my stream with a fresh, refreshing
Refreshing
refreshing.
beverage from Canes.
from Canes.
Man, it's so sad how people would just sell out these days.
That's why I always dig into a nice bottle of Cane's drink every time that I hate seeing people shit. Now that hits the spot.
Good.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. That's enough of our fake shilling. Okay.
The shilling that gets us absolutely nothing but
This
a good laugh.
this could be you, sponsors.
Insert label here. Okay. So yeah, you guys have your squad of 6, and
What are we, some kind of suicide squad?
No.
Yeah, so you had your squad of 6 at the bottom of the elevator. No one else had anything to say.
I was expecting one, laugh from you guys.
And
No, we only laugh at funny jokes.
Oh, so like you?
Oh.
Oh.
happy birthday, Jack.
Happy birthday to the ground.
I'm currently mad.
Sorry, I'm sorry I interrupted.
I'm just crinkling plastic over here. So yeah, you guys are at the bottom of the elevator, and you said hi to the father, right? And it looks kind of like how you saw it the first time.
Yeah, and
So it's probably not a fake reality.
But how do we know
And
that our
Ash.
original reality is real?
and Ash with his helmet. Because we were about to do
That's
my
right.
usual line, "Hey, Cinder, meet your clone."
Nice. So, do you say that?
Yes, of course. Of course I do.
Celeste, you're dating twins?
He is not my boyfriend!
There.
Cinder's like, wow, I look that good.
No.
You can't tell because of the helmet.
You
That's
can
the
see
best
his
you've ever looked
rest of his
with
body.
that completely oblique face mask on.
He gives you kind of like a sideways.
Now
like,
with 300% less face ripping.
Just, you know,
yeah, just spinal cord ripping.
NBD.
wash your acne, dude.
Okay, so you guys ready to start?
Yeah,
I just posted
It's
our
like
Yeah, but well, like, what if the mind-controlled Ash is our friend?
He's not our friend if he's
Oh.
being mind controlled.
he definitely is your friend, and you should just go prone in front of him.
Yes. There's no way that could possibly go wrong in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna charge him, as the bull often does.
Are you guys gonna say anything to the father?
I remember what the father said, to be honest.
Yeah.
Me either.
Up yours, asshole!
I just remember he stuck a thing in my throat and was like, "Hey, oh, is that just a
No, that was
That
the
was the
doctor. Fake
Father,
father.
doctor.
Dr. Father.
I'm just gonna like
I'm here to collect my prescription.
cock my head to the side and go, huh?
Malpractice suit.
Oh yeah, he said something about how like he thought you guys would stay in there longer,
Yeah.
but you didn't.
No, horrible
Or
service.
that
You're
you
not a
managed
good
to find
doctor.
your way out fairly quickly.
I bet you
Yeah.
bought your license.
Pro tip, dude, next time you come up with a little, like, reality pocket, maybe try to make it a little bit more realistic.
I mean, you guys bought it for like 2 hours.
I am having banter with our villain. Thank you very much.
Oh, I
No,
thought-
that was the villain
Yeah.
banter.
I thought the villain was saying, yeah, but she bought it for like 2 hours. So.
Oh, is he?
I don't know if we bought it for 2 hours, more like we were trying to get out. I'm pretty sure we realized
Yeah,
pretty
we
quickly it was
figured it
messed
out
up.
pretty much right away.
It was just really convoluted way to get out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like our gym teacher having transferable skills, obviously fake.
Wow.
So this is me, the
I'll take-
GM speaking. You guys have anything you want to like say to him, or are you just gonna like go straight punch him in the face? I mean, typically most heroes go like, "You dastardly thing! We're never gonna let you get away with blah 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 blah."
Oh,
You
we're-
dastardly do better.
Do better.
Doobity doo wow.
I'm gonna point my finger and say, we found the real you, now prepare to suffer.
I'll give you one last chance to surrender before I break all your teeth.
Damn. Oh, what was that from? Oh my god. I broke their teeth. Oh, that was
Yeah.
from the Rooster Teeth thing. Yeah. The Ruby.
Yeah,
That
we'll
was,
call their
damn,
roosters.
dude. That was a powerful moment. Okay. Talking about our own stuff. You're not gonna be like, why did you make those clones, you evil man?
No, we're pretty sure we
I
know
mean,
why
he-
you made the clones.
I kind of want to beat him up first and then ask him.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems like a good way to go about it.
Kick
also,
in teeth
like
first, ask questions later.
he's also sicked his attack boyfriend on us.
He's not my attack boyfriend.
He's my defense boyfriend.
He's actually my trap boyfriend, and you just activated his card.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Gross.
he's a
Ew.
trap?
Trap.
Oh, shit. Y'all have dirty minds.
You're the one who said it.
I didn't mean it like that, and you know it.
That's all
Do we know
You
that?
do know that.
No, we don't. I can't ever trust you or look at you the same way, Valley. Well, anyway. Let's just go dust this nerd.
He attacked, but he also protected. Okay. Anyway.
That means
Okay. So. Yeah. So Ash is like, in those head bucket helmet, chum bucket helmet thing, and you're charging at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of go from the right side.
His blind spot.
Yep.
Yeah. So he.
Is that really his blind spot?
His first move is to make this thing, and well, I mean, you can find out what it is. Mirage, you see around you pink, purpley walls start to form up in like
really
a
is a
box
trap.
around you.
Oh.
Great.
It's like a whole cube. It has a ceiling too.
Yeah.
You gonna jump out of there? Or?
I mean, I'm gonna try to avoid being encapsulated in this box.
Right.
I mean, you're gonna like move out.
Yes, that's the goal.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't.
you can.
I can't, of course.
It hurts like hot fire when you try to pass through the walls.
Well, I'm not gonna like go in full force. I'm gonna like hot stove it and like hover near it. And like you put the back of your like
Oh,
use
wow.
the
Yeah,
back
I
of
was
my
like
hand.
fire safety. You gotta like check for smoke under the door. Back of the hand towards the hand,
Yes.
the knob. You know,
Oh, come
it's
on.
fucking hot.
Yeah, okay.
Please sponsor
I
us,
don't
Austin
want to
Fire
burn the
Department.
shit out of my hand.
This could be you.
Remember, kids, check the batteries in your smoke detector every 3 to 6 months.
Check the door with the back of your hand.
Prevent wildfires.
Forest fires, you uncultured swine.
He says wildfires.
Forest fires.
Both. He says both. You uncultured
You
swine.
can prevent forest fires?
He says wildfires.
He says forest fires.
Woo! I win, baby.
Oh, birthday boy wins again.
Wait, I'm gonna look up wildfires to see if that's a thing. No, he says both.
He says both.
Okay.
He says both.
Thank
Only you can prevent wildfires. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Get roasted. Okay. Anyway, so you're nearly on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But first, go ahead and roll to take a powerful blow.
Me?
Yeah, you, because shit's about to hit the fan.
Wait, is this purple cube going over me too?
No, it's very small.
No, it's
like,
very much directed at me for harassing him all the time.
Oh shit.
Annoying girls get stuck in the shadow cube.
I'm gonna hold onto the spears. How fast does the...
We're done, Celeste. It's over.
Oh yeah,
now,
the bone.
I'm putting a
it
restraining
comes out
order
to
on
your
you.
elbows.
That's
You're
the
not
name of
my
this boot.
And it's
boyfriend!
already like up your arms.
I'm gonna stuff my hand and spear with the bone armor through the wall.
To take
It's like repelling you
To
back.
take a powerful blow, plus what?
It's plus
Did you roll?
conditions marked.
Okay,
So
well,
how many conditions do you have marked?
I have 1,
Mm-hmm.
so that's a solid 10.
Whew.
All right.
And just like the last time we had a big combat that I was a part of, I pass out.
I don't think that's your only
Oh,
option.
really? You can also lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way.
That'd be
Or
dope.
2 options from the 7 to 9 list.
Oh no, what are you gonna do if you lose control of your powers in a terrible way? You gonna send out a mirage?
No, I'm gonna throw all 3 of my smoke bombs at once. No, I kid.
Ah!
I feel like
Except now you're just
yeah, no, I'm
smoky
gonna
box.
lose control of my powers in a terrible way since my powers aren't that terrible to begin with.
Okay.
Is this... Sorry, I'm trying to advertise the...
Yeah.
Yeah, how am I gonna lose control of my powers in a terrible way?
Okay.
You send out a mirage, but it looks really ugly and unflattering.
He takes
That
a
is
selfie.
just terrible.
He takes a selfie with it and posts it on his Instagram.
Those pants with that shirt, oh my god.
This is why I dumped her. Selfie.
We're not dating!
Well, not anymore. He dumped you.
Just now. The Insta dump. Instagram dump.
Oh man, he tagged me with the side chick. Or he tagged a picture of himself with the side chick. That was when it was all over.
That's how you know. Okay. So,
He broke up with you for your mirage. I know you're only a psychically constructed illusion, but you have so much more personality than she does. Something about you speaks to me.
that says a lot. So the room is filled with illusions. You guys can't see anything now. They're just like all these bodies of like her just like flying everywhere, like running across the room, just like shooting in all sorts of directions, emanating from this sphere. And
I thought it was a
looking,
cube.
cube. Basic geometric shape.
And can you do that normally?
And when you look at the cube, you just see Celeste just like bleeding profusely from everywhere, like as if there's like blood and like just she looks like she's like being torn asunder.
Ugh, that's horrible.
I yell her name and try to punch through the wall again.
So,
anyway,
so what's actually happening to you is they don't know this because there's mirages that you're making, but you're being basically like slammed up and down inside of the box, like your back's being burned like side.
Hey,
to side.
it's like the
sand
sand fight. Ding 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 ding. Nice.
So pass out probably would have worked too, but you know this isn't.
But you're not out yet.
I'm not out yet.
So I'm gonna say that her illusions are gonna cause a -2 to your roll because it's distracting and in your face and all over the place.
All right.
Go ahead and roll to directly engage. You're probably still gonna pass.
Double sixes.
Ah.
So, 15 minus 2, 13. All right. What are my options?
So you get to resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create
That
an
one.
opportunity.
And then impress the opposition.
Okay. No, do something different.
Nope. Impress the opposition.
No, I'm telling you, it's not gonna work.
It's not how the moves work
Fine,
in
I'll
this
take
game, but
I'll
that's
take
fine.
away his helmet.
Well, okay, you impress the guy that literally can't feel feelings right now.
Fine, I'll take away his helmet.
God, I hate you! What happened the last time that we had helmets and the taking off of?
Jack is not a smart boy.
Oh my god!
It worked out fine last time.
Yeah, okay.
What do you care? You got a
I'm
spare.
sure Alice can
That's not how this works.
Okay, so what specifically do you do?
Alright, so I knew that just like ripping it apart doesn't work. Jack's not a smart boy, but he's not that stupid. I think, probably. I hope. So what's gonna happen is first I knock him over. Just like arm this way, leg sweep the other way. Spinning, hits the floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to like smack the back of it in certain places so that it would like weaken around certain areas and then like come off, like come apart. Like I imagine if it's like a brain thing, there's a lot of functionality like here, or whatever, because it has to be on his brain. So I'm gonna try to break the electrical components without like the physical part that attaches to his face.
Okay. So you do that, and it causes significant damage to the helmet, but it does not, like, remove it completely.
Okay. What do I take then?
You see the cube fade away that was holding Celeste in.
I'm not getting the shit burned out of me.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, right, he's kind of.
I guess.
He is a clone of the fire bird.
Right, but
it was a purple.
And I guess it kind of went like sprint, side spin, and then crack, and then the foot went the other way.
Yeah, so you see he like falls down to like one knee and it's like and he's kind of like getting like jerky movements, but he still has like some sort of control, and it seems like the father still has like a vague control over him.
All right.
so now that he's doing this, am I still being flung about?
We'll say that you got bounced around quite a bit. And so at the last thing, the ceiling got taken out right as you were like going up. So now you're kind of like falling
Okay.
from like the top of the room.
Okay, but that means I have a good vantage point, right?
Of the floor.
No, of
I
the
mean,
room.
you're kind of like broken all over. I mean, if you can like.
I just want to assess
I mean,
the
I feel
situation.
like-
That's all I want to do.
For the fight.
Okay.
The situations that you're about to hit the ground really hard.
Situation is, oh fuck, there's like blood all over me.
No,
And my gut just fell out because I'm now above the entire room. But no, roll. Cause I just don't feel like it's realistic that you'd be able to be like, okay, I gotta. Now that I'm up here, I can see everything. Where you're just like,
well, no.
oh,
I'm
your
just
arms
saying,
are
like,
broken.
I'm just saying, like, I'd be surveying. I wouldn't be like surveying, but like I'd get a momentary instance of who is where. Correct?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Really, the most important thing is what happens even if I miss. Oh. Does off the table count?
No.
Okay.
Do
That's
it
good,
right.
because it was definitely a failure.
You pleb.
It's 6 plus, so the situation is superior, so that's +2, that's an 8.
Okay, you don't have any conditions that subtract from that?
Nope, just -2 to directly engage a threat, which I never do anyway.
Okay.
That's
So
what
you
I'm
have
for.
an 8, so you get to ask one of the questions, and then you get your whatever plus.
Yeah, okay. Well, the plus question I'm going to ask is how could I best infuriate or provoke the father?
Call him a doo-doo head.
Tell him that his PhD is probably fake. Or,
Well,
excuse me, his
MD. His MD.
Sleep with his daughter. And then not wet her.
What? Where did that even come from?
You could tell him that this is in no way the correct way to pursue his goals, which are to, like, bring peace to the world.
Okay. And then I'm pulling up the
What here can I use to blank? What here is the biggest threat? What here is in greatest danger? What here is most vulnerable to me? How could we best end this quickly?
that one.
How could we best end this quickly?
Yes.
Taking out the father would disable Ash.
Okay. Well, I hit the ground before I can act on the situation.
Actually, I try to save you from the box, but when the box disappears and I notice you in the sky, I'm going to use my telekinesis to save you. So that's a savior, right?
Yeah, that's defend, right?
Old
Yeah.
savior.
I would say the immediate threat is falling all the way down from, like, 40 feet up.
This is a big room.
It's a fucking lab room. They're big.
It's like that one room where Saitama fights the rhinoceros beetle.
So it's savior?
Yeah.
Is that a 6?
That's, yeah.
Plus 1, 7, plus 1, 8.
8. So what happens?
Okay. On a 7 that it costs you, expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
Okay,
Escalate
what
the
if-
situation.
Escalate the situation, or what was the other one?
Expose yourself to danger.
I feel like I'd be exposing myself since I'm focusing on trying to save her. So, it'd be that one.
And I have the move sheet pulled up so we can pass it.
Okay. So you see that she's been, like, released from this box and she's, like, hurtling up into the air now. She's tumbling down, and you spend your time to focus up on the ceiling to try to catch her. And Clone Ash, even in his, like, jerky state, sort of sees this opportunity and launches like a blast of shadow balls at you, like Mewtwo's, like, forward grab or whatever. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's, like,
nice. Or it's like
6 huge hurtling balls of fire kind of, like, jerking towards you.
Okay. Do I have enough reaction time to, like, dodge?
you have enough reaction time to take a powerful blow.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. Okay. Please roll low. Please roll low. 5. And
Plus
then
conditions.
I have none.
Hey, potential.
So potential.
So you rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to mark potential and you stand strong.
Yeah!
So you take a couple in the gut, but they don't really, like, hurt you that much, and a couple you just, like, slap away.
Sweet.
Cool.
I think Jack at this point is going to yell out, "You guys go on ahead, I'll take care of this."
I mean, I can't go anywhere. I'm kind of completely fucked up according to the GM.
She can telekinesis you.
I did just kind of save her from the sky. So.
Yeah, I mean, Okay, I exaggerated a little bit because it's still like
Okay.
you were damaged enough to not be able to just be like, I have eyes over the whole room.
Right.
Right, like you're in
Yeah,
pain.
yeah.
You got,
But both of my arms aren't broken, right? Or
You
are
just stick
they?
a stim pack, it's be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's now just jam various drugs into your body.
Yeah, I'll just find a random needle lying around after we punch an enemy hard enough, like in Borderlands.
Nice.
Everything becomes cell shaded for a moment.
Sorry.
Alright.
Lazy.
Well, could I, like, get him away from my friends and throw him through a door? Or a window? Or into something that looks like there might be a room on the other side?
So first, behind you, you hear basically the sound of the elevator opening up.
Ding.
And out walks Brain Freeze and Izetta.
Oh, goody. She's the Tanya
Right.
clone.
Okie dokie.
Which Tanya turns around and sees and is like completely flabbergasted by because holy shit, that's a clone of me. Oh my god, what is that?
A clone.
Does my hair really look like that? Oh, I need to get it cut. Oh.
Cinder patting her. It's okay, sweetie.
It's okay, you look better.
Yeah. Anyway, so they walk into the room, and they see Ash kind of like in this weird, I don't know, like almost like glitched out state, and they look like hurt, especially like Brain Freeze, but they kind of like rush into the room, and the father clasps his hands together and says, "Oh, our guests of honor have arrived." And
What? We're not the guests of honor? They are?
And above you, in the ceiling, you hear a
God damn it!
and now they're bucket helmeted.
I mutter under my breath, like, what? Why did you even come here, you stupid clones?
Wow. Coughs up blood. Yeah. And so
I'm sick.
so Tanya is like, holy fuck, dude. And Cinder is like equally as flabbergasted, but obviously he has other priorities with his own clone. So yeah, you guys gonna do anything?
No, but seriously, you guys should go on ahead.
Jack, I need you to take down Ash so that I can get the helmet off of him.
So,
It's like literally not what I told you.
So I after saving her, I'm going to use my telekinesis to raise the father and crash into the ceiling and do exactly what.
No, he's not even in the room.
Oh, I thought he said he was in the room.
Yeah, he is.
He is?
Yeah, that's how he put the helmet on the stupid guys.
Remember,
It
he
feels like
clasped his
remotely.
hands together and was like, "Oh, finally, the guests of honor have
I
arrived."
thought that was like on a screen or something. I thought his voice was coming from like a... Okay, I don't know why I had that idea, but I didn't realize he was here. In that case,
I kind of want to like do what happened in Mally and just.
I'd like to start kicking the crap out of him instead.
The father?
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah, that's why we didn't understand why you said go on ahead. Go on
Yeah.
where?
I thought the father was on ahead. Okay, look, I was confused.
He's
right?
right there.
I was confused. In which case, I'll take the father.
So
And I'm gonna,
yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
while
start off
you're
by throwing Ash at him.
while you're doing that, Cinder sees that Ash is about to come up and get you right in the ass or something, and he locks up with him basically. So then now there's like red fire versus a purple fire, and they're all like they're exchanging blows and all this, and it's very powerful and it's scary how much you can like sense the power coming from both of them. It's like because you've never seen Cinder fight, and it's like holy shit, like serious shit. Like I don't know, you sort of get the idea that like maybe it's better to just leave this thing.
This Cinder person
Yeah.
would probably take on Ozpin.
Maybe.
Woo. Well, okay, but is there metal on the walls, like metal strips?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my power, overexert it myself, and pull them off the walls and try to wrap them around the.
Like Yoda versus Dooku.
Did you ever do that?
They kind of throw shit at each other.
Well,
like
I want to wrap the
steampunky
father around.
machines.
No, first, actually, I want to throw him against the wall with my telekinesis and then overexert myself to wrap the metal around him.
Just combo. Yes.
Okay. So what do I roll?
Roll,
Danger?
unleash your powers.
Unleash those powers. 7.
+2.
9. Can I team that?
I also would be hitting a doom track because I'm overexerting myself.
Can I team that since I'm also attacking the father?
Sure.
Alright, so I guess...
well, I mean, just say how you would assist.
So she's trying to like wrap the father, but I'm gonna be like up in his face and kind of like hit him in the chest, like make him stumble backwards a bit so that he's off balance and then gets wrapped.
Okay.
Good. This is good. I know what I'm gonna do once he's wrapped.
Okay, but I'm using it to my full strength to pull the metal sheets off the wall and wrap it in the wall. After he gets thrown onto said wall.
Okay. So that happens, and he gets like fully like wrapped up in the like metal strips or whatever. And then let me think. Behind you, you can hear that now Heartfrost is engaged in battle with Brain Freeze, who's gone full like red crystal mode, Hulk you, and she's got her big old snow wings out. So they're now exchanging blows, and Tanya and Izetta are now up against each other and kicking each other's ass pretty much.
Alright, is that... So, I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, asshole!" directed at the father. Do you ever think that maybe enslaving people against their will, creating clones out of their genetic material without their position, and then sicking the clones on the originals maybe wasn't the best way to achieve world peace? Do you see a lot of peace around here?
He'll laugh, but seem a little agitated. And he's gonna say... Well, he's not gonna say anything just yet. But you see...
He's gonna say, I'm wrapped in metal.
Ooh, ouch! My clones!
Alright.
That
Wow.
That's my clothes. Why did I make them?
So... Wow.
You were not expecting that.
So... He doesn't really say anything, just like he kind of like lets out that agitated laugh, like, you know. And but then you see his face like sort of like fold back, and his whole like body becomes smaller, and
What?
yeah, and then the little like metal bits that are like wrapped around him go like flying off in every direction. You can see that he's like punched and kicked them.
He made himself smaller?
Princess, you recognize who this is.
Aw, shit, is it my nemesis?
Mm-hmm.
You son of a
This
bitch!
fucking bitch!
I'm gonna be more enraged now, because she's like a weakness. Is she still stuck in the wall, right? She's still
Stuck in the wall? What are you talking about?
Wait, we're talking about the... We're talking about the father, right? Yeah, but I wrapped him in the sheet.
Yeah, he made himself smaller because the father's like fucking 6'8" or something, and she's like a normal sized girl.
Did she fall through?
So she's like smaller, this is like not wrapped, and she's like, you said she's proficient in like combat stuff, so she like punched the stuff away.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because her arms aren't wrapped up anymore.
That's funny, because I can read those movements.
Oh.
Oh, you can.
Well, this is kind of like her fight, so maybe I should just like watch.
I'm
Just kidding, I'm gonna kick her in the face.
Yeah, well in the meantime, the other clones are trying to peel away from their originals to like, you know, engage you guys since they see that you're attacking the main threat. So, some red crystals, you know, fly like around your feet. So, you can like, you know, roll to take a powerful blow because one of them's gonna hit you. Yeah.
Me? That's okay, I'm good at this. That's a 6. And no conditions.
Nice. You stand strong. You just kick him away. Whatever. She can't hit you.
It really is just like a kick. Like, knock away 2.
Nice.
Yeah, with like, yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah, and then Heart Frost, sweeps in with a big, like, flap of her, like, snow wings and, like, cracks her with a big old ice punch. And Brain Freeze, spins away. And then, let's see, Tanya, Izetta tries to do the whole gravity thing with you again, because it worked pretty well before. So...
I hate this goddamn bitch.
You can roll to take a powerful blow.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, that's a nice little 8 + 1.
Ouch.
9.
Yeah.
You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition, which you could definitely do.
Who do I have influence over?
You give
You have probably have influence over me, and you can inflict angry on me.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, though.
Okay.
You use your... It's supposed to be a negative thing, though.
Okay.
This is like... It's not going to be like, I know that angry would help them, so I'm going to inflict angry.
Yeah, but...
I mean, you can argue that, like, you could, but, like...
Depends on what you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain, mark 2 conditions.
Yeah, I think I am gonna yell at... No. I'm trying to think. Let me look at the conditions.
I mean, it would make sense if you were to lash out at Princess, because it's like...
I don't have influence over her.
Well,
She took it away from me.
You can still provoke her to foolhardy action. You don't have to take influence. Take advantage of your influence.
The influence
So, like, you could lash out at her and be like, what the fuck? This is your nemesis. How did you let this escalate to this proportion? This is serious.
No, I'm not gonna say exactly that. I'm gonna yell out to Princess. This has been your nemesis the whole time, and you didn't know at all? You had no way of knowing that? That's insane.
What I just say shit.
Yeah, but I don't know that. I don't know that about your nemesis.
I'm just gonna shoot you a dirty look and then go back to paying attention to what I should do with my nemesis who just fell out of the whole thingy, and I have to figure it. I'm angry, so I have to... Do I get angry seeing her?
Yeah, what's your foolhardy action that you're taking?
Yeah.
Is it the telekinesis rip her legs off? Like, because that would be pretty foolhardy, I think.
So while this is going on, Jack, you feel this sort of, like, feeling sweep over you, and you, like, absolutely want to do everything that she's, like, compelling you to do.
I absolutely want to do everything that she's compelling me to do.
Yeah, and she's compelling you to attack.
What's her name again?
Her name is Vixen. Rhea Morrison.
Rhea, right? You're pretty cute, you know?
And she kind of gives you, like, a sly look, and she's like, go on. And she points at Princess.
My foolhardy action is to grab the spears and just chuck it with full force straight at her heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah, she's gonna, like, knock it away. But, no, that works, too.
Yeah.
Hang on, we can talk this out after I kick both your asses.
Fuck right, just pheromones.
Ooh, damn.
Did you break the spear,
Yeah.
you bitch?
It's okay, because the bone armor still stays in your arms this time. You've been wielding it for so long that it's, like, become a part of you.
Sweet.
Or,
Well,
like, gross, what the fuck. But probably
come on,
sweet.
Princess, let's dance. Fighting stance.
Am I, like, being gravitied to the ground?
Oh, yeah.
God damn it, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, because, like...
Let's see, you got the 7 to 9.
Yeah.
So you got, hit to the ground enough that you were like, blah, 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 fuck
Yeah.
you. And then, Tanya hits her with a huge, like, wind blast, and she goes, like, hurtling right next to where Brain Freeze got hit into the wall.
Okay.
And then her and Heart Frost exchanged a hilarious look.
Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile, there's extreme chaos, like,
Yeah.
behind you with
Yeah.
with Cinder and Ash, with them. I mean, there's, like, torrents of, like, flames, like, spinning up, and you can see, I mean, he's, like, there's, like, literally, like, a pillar of fire around Cinder as
Where's
he's,
Vixen?
like...
Where's Vixen?
She's, like, still... you guys are sort of like at one end of the room. In fact, there's like some weird test tube next to you with some other person in it that seems like all hooked up. I think I just grabbed that last time.
Yes.
Maybe?
I think you did. So, like, theoretically, if a girl had a taser and wanted to knock out Vixen...
well, you're still, like... You guys are kind of all
You're
on
still
the same
making out with the
side of
floor.
her, and you're still, like, 8 feet or so from her.
You know what?
You have a sword, right? That's what you want to use on me?
I have a hammer.
Oh, right. Okay.
I am
The hammer.
going to...
Oh, yeah, I was gonna make you hit her box with that. Oh, whatever.
I am going to try
Oops.
to... Oh god, I haven't moved
Still,
for this.
still time for that. Hammer's still here.
I'm gonna mislead, distract, or trick Vixen.
Okay.
I want to use my illusion powers to basically cover up what's going on between these two and make it look like Princess is right in front of her. I'll roll for that. Oh god. God dang it. I am so bad at these stupid table rolls. Well, I sure do love potential. Wait. That's a 4 plus my superior, which is a 2, so that's 6. And then on Are You Watching Closely? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
On a miss, I'm hopelessly embroiled in it and under pressure. So I'm in a market condition.
Wait, hopelessly embroiled in it.
Yeah,
Does
well,
that not
I
mean
don't really
you,
know what that means.
does that not mean you fail? You just have to be like, you have to really try hard to keep up the illusion? or something?
well, I think it's like,
Some strange way to cook me.
this bitch sees through what I'm doing and is now focused on me.
No.
Probably.
That's what I gathered from it.
You're the only one without a dancing partner, but you also don't have any ability.
Which sucks because I'm the only one who knows how to dance.
Yeah, so she sees you try to, make some illusion, and she's like, I've lived through plenty of illusions stronger than these. Did you not see the reality that I created for you to live in? This is nothing.
Wasn't much of a reality since I didn't live in it for very long.
Fooled you for 2 hours. She
Yeah.
swipes it away and grabs you right by the smoke belt and just rips it off.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
Does her, do her pants fall down?
No, it's like a bandolier.
Yeah.
Bandolier.
So yeah, so you lift up into the air and are dangling for a couple seconds before she kind of with a wrist flick, I guess. You get slammed on the ground and the belt rips off and she tosses it way up to the side.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean, so the other stuff that you have on you, I mean you don't have belt slots for everything.
No, I'm carrying a lot of it in the backpack, but I do keep my taser on my hip.
Okay. But so the smoke bombs
Are on the front of the backpack, yeah.
Okay,
so my
so
backpack is ripped and gone. And I'm gonna.
Wait. So she throws the backpack off, and out skitters the tide color rod,
Mm-hmm.
and Tanya and Harfrost were sort of back to back, fighting against their various clones. And it kind of skitters to right next to them,
Mm-hmm.
and so they basically just throw
nothing.
kind of nothing's coming out, and they are about to get totally fucked.
Oh shit! Well, I'm on the ground, right? I'm gonna scramble on the ground towards the tide crawler rod to try to grab it and pull it out of.
She just kicks you in that direction, so
Oh,
you get a little
perfect.
boost.
Perfect. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna point it at the enemy clones.
So it's more of an area of effect thing than a point.
Okay. A
You
point
know?
counterpoint kind of thing.
Yeah. So you're still closer to them than you are the clones, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You haven't found the way to channel it into
Yet.
a beam or
Yet.
something like that.
I'd like to unleash an attack upon Princess.
God.
Okay, go ahead.
Well,
Wow, the one benefit of being a weak bitch is you don't get one of the strongest people on your team sicked on you.
So that would be a 7 plus 3.
What does hurt nemesis?
10. 10.
10? And that was directly engage a threat. So, you get to resist or avoid her blows, take something from her, create an opportunity for your allies, which mean, I guess the other clones are your allies now. Or
Yeah.
impress, surprise, or fight, which she can definitely do because she's a human being that isn't like.
Yep. So
covered up
resist, avoid blows, and frighten.
Look, like Melly, I don't want to argue against the system, but like if you're literally fighting like a robot, like how are you supposed to impress a robot?
Well, error, power output above parameters expected. Retreat.
Well, that's like. Okay, whatever. Anyway. So yeah, when you
Error,
take something from
99%
her.
likelihood of losing. Oh no, I frighten her.
Mm-hmm. You feel frightened.
Yeah, mark afraid.
Mark afraid.
What again?
It's -2 to directly engage this person.
Oh, I also marked angry as my condition that I marked.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you always want to go against your own
because I had to.
teammates?
Because
I didn't do it.
You do this all the time!
I wasn't expecting it, but he pulled it, so.
He's so into it though.
You always do this!
Sorry.
Well, you kind of fucked up. You literally...
Sorry, bad guy wins.
Yep. Pack it up, everyone.
There's still hope. I'm on the ground.
So does she
but
have to
I'm
roll to
working.
take a powerful blow, or does not?
Hmm?
Is that not a thing?
What? Oh yeah. Oh god, PvP. So roll to take a powerful blow.
5.
Plus conditions marked. 1. 6.
Well, no, because that's me resisting. Do I already take the condition, or is that me, like, taking?
6, you still resist it.
Yeah, I'll say that the condition that he adds comes after your roll would have been, but
Yeah.
you know, in this case it doesn't matter, but just for future reference. So you would have had a 5. So either way, you stand strong. So you know he comes at you with punches, and it scares you the like immediacy that he's just taken over by Vixen's like grasp, and you can. Yeah, but you still manage to like you're stronger and faster than him by far. So you still manage to just like, you know, counter it, you know, block away. But, you know, things might start heating up.
Okay.
So watch it.
Okay. I was thinking of doing something that would really hurt you, but I'm probably gonna save it for someone else.
Okay.
What would if I did a memory manipulation? Would that take him out of the pheromones?
There might be some sort of other psychic power that breaks me out of it.
See, I was gonna use
Or you
one.
could use pheromones yourself.
See, I was planning either that or using Mind Blast to knock you out or take you out without harming you completely. But I was wondering if I did a memory manipulation, would you forget falling?
No, I think the memory manipulation thing is like literally like memories, whereas this is more of like a feelings thing.
Okay.
It's like the pheromones are something that she's like exerting on him right now, like still. So even if you like wiped his memory, then it would just be all that he remembers is like that he has to fight for her. So like, probably not a good idea. Or he would forget like how he got in this room. But
Okay.
Yeah. So
He
the
would still be
counter pheromone would
yeah,
be.
counter pheromone would work. Unfortunately, you'd have to
I have to mark my daily
crack
track.
another humanity and.
Yeah.
Crack another humanity. Pop another ember.
Okay, now I get another doom move.
It's such a like visceral like.
Okay.
It's a good one.
I'm gonna get bolstered. Where's my nether? I'm 2 moves away from dying.
Wow.
But that's 10 more marks, right?
Yeah, 10 more marks.
Yeah, but we're sure filling them up today.
Yeah, I'm planning to use as much as I can today.
Y'all, I only need one more potential to unlock another advancement.
Because I want to at least
Oh,
get
do
close
you
to
Ooh,
dying.
and when I
Do you want me to hit you so you have to?
no, because
roll
it'll
take
be
powerful blow?
no, because it'll be 5. It'll be 5 advancements, which means my 6th advancement I can take an adult move.
Yeah, I have an. Oh, anyways, I'm gonna use the Infinite Powers Doom Track move, which gives me the ability to take a move from a different thing. So what do Mind Blasts specifically do?
You could just like undo the brainwashing. You don't have to give me a headache.
Yeah, you could do like
You're also talking to
counter
someone.
pheromones would work, but like the mind blast, okay, well, it's kind of hard to gauge.
Brain blast.
What do you think it is? Like, Nick?
How do you interpret it?
Yeah,
Because
it's
that
kind
was
of like
you. You did this. You did brain blast.
Yeah, I used it to knock people out.
Yeah, but is it like just psychic energy or what? Because aren't there kind of like psychic blasts as well? I'm sure. I'm like literally, I don't know. So like, I'm trying to suss it out.
When I think of mind blast, I think of like a confusion kind of thing.
Yeah, like Pokemon style.
Yeah.
Well, am I gonna hurt myself in my confusion?
Well, I think if you were to knock him out, I think that would, function just the same.
Yeah.
So you could just hurt a like huge fucking mind blast at him, just knocks him out cold. He falls over.
But you could also just hit me to knock me out. You don't have to take a new power to do that. And now you have.
Yeah, but that
now
would,
you're down one.
If I hit you, that might actually really hurt you.
This is true.
So would this.
It's a mind blast. That's a mental, like, I'm knocking you out instead of hitting your skull to give you a concussion.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not like something you can feel like on your body. It's not like it literally like hits you in the head like physically. It's kind of something that just like overwhelms your brain, like, I don't know, in like a big way.
Shuts it down.
Yeah.
Off
So
switch.
like, yeah. So it doesn't always like you can like blast off a bunch of mind blasts, and they, some people might have like I don't know, more reinforced minds. Now I'm sort of thinking about like Aragon.
Yeah.
But
Can I provoke Vixen?
well, you're kind of like halfway across the room with like waving the rod around.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to...
Also, wait, hang on. Well, actually, no, it'd be metagaming. Go ahead.
Okay,
So-
to my mind, mind blast is like a confusion or knockout kind of thing.
Yeah. So I mean, you definitely,
I'm going to grab you on the head and say, you idiot, and then blast.
Wow.
And then after you fall over, I'm going to say, don't get in my way for this. This is my purpose. And
You sort of see like, so your eyes go white as it always happens when you just randomly like get some other power.
I've
And
taken away
it's
your
sort of,
bending.
Like, power, like you can see the power like flow out and like wings going everywhere, and even when you like grasp his head and like release the blast, there's kind of like almost like a gust of like whatever
Some smoke
power
cloud
that
by
kind of
ears.
like it's not like fucking like Frankenstein or something, but it just like you see this like kind of like poof a little, it like makes his hair shake a little, and then he tops to the ground.
That's why I thought Mind Blast was more appropriate, because I already do telekinesis and memory manipulation. It's a psychic power that fits.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, is he knocked out, or is he just confused?
He's out.
No, I'm out. Which is why I said you should do the counter pheromones, because that way I would be on your side helping you, but now I'm just sort of out.
I have to go to that.
I really don't think my character would have been in right mind to be clever enough for that. I feel like she'd be so full of like, my stupid nemesis, and then you're following for her, so she's probably really fucking angry at you.
Yeah, I could see that it's just like, God damn it, and then she just like puts her hand on the other, like boom, just like get you out of the way. I have to deal with this bitch my own way.
Yeah.
All right.
You're out.
Sorry.
Hey, welcome to my life. So now you know what it's like to be a weak bitch.
It's a bad feeling.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to get to where I'm like close to dying.
Yeah. I'm really trying.
Burn those powers.
I'm really trying to use the bitch part of weak bitch and try to get Vixen to face off against Princess. I would really like to yell at her something along the lines of,
I've just been trying to.
wow,
push things.
so scared of your nemesis that you can't face her yourself? You have to enslave a bunch of helpless organisms?
Please do.
Oh, that's my plan. That's my plan.
I wanted to beat all of you and then tell her you didn't need the clones or anyone else. You just should have asked me for help.
And then all of a sudden, we have Jack gone rogue.
Jack and Rhea
Ugh.
go off into the sunset together.
Jack and Vixen, it's like Bonnie and Clyde, only stupider.
Yeah.
Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Good lord.
Goodness.
Oh, so one of the guys
Shout out
from my
to
hometown
Yeah.
said, hey, they had an episode about it on a History Channel show and interviewed one of the witnesses. It's cool.
Okay, so what Jelly's talking about, she found out that her hometown has a UFO incident.
Yeah. That's pretty famous,
Right?
I was like,
Apparently.
what?
Yeah.
I need to check this out.
'Cause that's the only thing that happens in Hicktown that's interesting.
Yes. You get your crop circles, you got your local
They
cryptozoology
were
creatures.
driving through like the roads through. Okay, I know what road they drove through. It is surrounded by farms.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It is crop circle central right there. Did you see the way that corn was standing up? It was begging to be crop circled.
We actually don't grow corn.
That crop circle was asking for it, dressed like that.
We do grass and the stuff that cows and horses, hay and rice and.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really super familiar with the agricultural makeup of the various small towns in Texas. What can I say?
Ours was famous for rice. We have a rice dryer.
Ooh.
That no one uses. It's just an old, ugly thing in the middle of our town.
Nice.
And for years they keep saying they'll destroy it, but
They never do. That's small town living at its finest.
nope.
Alright.
Alright, so I want to yell at Vixen to try to provoke her.
Oh, Jack's taking a nap.
So I'm going to roll first, because that's going to change how I roleplay this. Oh, that's a 10 plus 2. That's 12.
So you're gonna roll to provoke.
Yeah. So I'm going to yell at her, and I'm going to say, wow, are you so scared of your nemesis that you can't even face her yourself? You have to get these helpless organisms under your control to fight your battles for you? You're pathetic.
Ooh, got him.
And I want her to stop sicking the clones on us and just go mano-y-mano with Princess. Spray it, bitch!
Okay. So she rises to the bait and steps forward. Now that you are like, the power is sort of like flowing down and you're sort of, your hair is sort of like coming back down. She comes behind you and just boom, right in the back.
Owie.
And so,
Take a powerful blow.
yeah.
There you go.
Good job.
Thanks. Thanks.
6 plus 4, 10.
Fuck! 10. I did not see it coming. Oh, did I take that afraid, even though I resisted?
Yeah, you still did.
Okay, so.
It applied it after your roll, so you got an 11. So you must remove yourself from the situation, flee, pass out, etc. You lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way, or 2 of the options from the 7 to 9 list.
Oh, does her taking the blow like maybe rattle her concentration and wake me up from my?
She already hit you with the brain blast.
Yeah.
You're knocked out though. You're like already. It's not like you're gonna get unknocked out. It's not like she's actively knocking you out. It's like she did the blast which knocked you out.
Tranquilizer.
Well, it's
What
kind of
does
like if you
angry
do a knockout punch to someone right in the face.
-2
They don't just like wake up when you stop punching them.
So I should have taken the
-2
powerful
to
blow then.
comfort a support or pierce the mask.
Okay.
Because that's one of the things that happens under take the powerful blow. Is remove yourself from the situation,
guilty?
flee, pass out, etc.
Guilty is -2.
I mean, you guys can only roll against yourself so many times.
Oh, I'll roll
I mean,
to take
you
a
can
powerful
roll,
blow.
but like, I mean, this is gonna like change everything that we already said.
It's a 9. So
Oh, okay.
what are the options there?
You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your. Why can't I just say that it just happens?
Oh, there are rules.
But there are also rules that are.
I mean, you
in
can
the
you can
TM
say it
Well,
like
okay,
it's blasting
what's your
me out of
GM
the way.
move for it? Because if you pull up the list of GM moves, there's
Well, I
probably
guess it's fair. It is a player move.
You
Okay,
could just have
so
her
go ahead.
blast me out of the, out of her way and then go fight.
Okay. So 7 to 9, you lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to pull. Well,
It's one of those a condition.
you give ground. Your opposition gives an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain. Mark 2 conditions.
The give ground, mark angry and guilty.
Oh, are we doing?
Wait, no, you only have to do one of those.
Are we doing
so
this?
either give ground or mark 2.
Give ground because I got flung out of the way.
Okay, cool. So you go hurtling across the room. It's very far.
Through a
Oh,
wall.
so you're not
This
passed
was-
out?
No.
No, because we realized that
He has to
didn't
take
get to do the opposed roll, which is like, this is why there's no PvP in Mass.
Okay, so I'm going to lash out verbally against you, idiot.
What? What was that?
I'm gonna say, you idiot, this time don't fall under your powers and actually help me. And then
I'm gonna stay out of pheromone range. Thank you very much.
I'm also struggle past the pain in Mark 2 conditions, which is angry and what was the other one?
Insecure, guilty, hopeless.
I'm gonna do guilty, because I felt guilty that I had to hit my own friend.
I think that's fair. Okay, and Tanya gets your attention, Celeste, and she's like, the rod!
I'm chucking it.
And you can see that it's like weakening her actively, and she like takes like all the force of her power and like directs it towards Izetta, who's like now flying right at her.
Yeah.
And like is about to, she's basically like pulling herself towards her with gravity, so she has like this like insane amount of like force behind this like punch, and she manages to get it like right in front of her, and right as she's about to like connect with her, the lines like light up on it, and there's like a laser that comes out, and she like drops straight to the ground.
Hey.
So, you lash out verbally against Jack.
Yep.
I told him to help me and stop being stupid.
Well, you either make him do a foolhardy action, or you take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition.
Foolhardy action would be going in and actually helping you.
Yeah, that's what I said. Help me.
Yeah, foolhardy would be... The foolhardy part is going within pheromone range of Vixen again. Alright.
Hey, but I did try to convince Vixen to fight her nemesis without using helpless organisms, which Jack definitely is under pheromones.
You're a helpless organism.
Yeah, so maybe she'll exchange a couple blows and then be like, fuck this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Cool. So that happens.
I'm still confused what I'm doing.
You guys are like, you're like halfway across the room, but you're making your way back towards...
I think I got blown past all the clones fighting.
Oh, you gotta go through a battlefield?
Yeah, I'll do that. That'll tie me up long enough for their fight to do whatever.
Okay, so...
We're down one baddie.
So Hardfrost and Brain Freeze are making a fucking mess of the room. Like, there's like crystals everywhere. They're breaking all sorts of shit. Like liquid is like spilling out of these different like containers where there's like red crystals like jabbing out of everything, and there's like shit is just like all frozen. And then there's like this other like half of the room where there's just like purple flames burning on stuff that just like, what the hell is that? And then like red flames from like cinder, and they're both just like, they're torching the place. So the temperature in the entire room is like actively going up. Like they way overpower like Hardfrost and Brain Freeze's like, crystal stuff.
So these helmets dropped from the ceiling, which means there's a command center probably in this building, yes? For the helmets?
Maybe like a sensor.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to continue to be active.
Okay.
To have dropped them.
Okay. Because I really want to hack some helmets. Particularly Ash's. But I don't really want to be in the direct line of literal fire.
Yeah. So Tanya tries to help you up since she's sort of got the like rod, jammed. What's the name of that fucking spell that like Harry does against Voldemort?
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. Yeah.
Expelliarmus. Well, I'm gonna go towards Izetta and
anyway,
try to get
she's
her.
Expelliarmusing fucking Izetta like to the ground and like trying. She's like kind of like getting over to you.
Listen, like, yeah, that's the wrong spell.
It's the one where they do the two lasers. He does like the red laser and Voldemort does like...
Yeah.
Patronus is the one where he makes
the Avada Kedavra versus Expelliarmus. That's the big battle at the end.
And like
because Harry gets.
It's book 4.
Well, and in the last movie, because the wand is is expelled from his hand, and then he becomes the master of the Master Wand. So yes, it was Expelliarmus, because that's the only way
that's
they can
the
get
disarmed one.
Yeah.
Oh right, because it's no longer considered.
Yeah. Don't fuck with my Harry Potter knowledge.
Bullshit.
All right.
Anyway, so she's blue laser out at Izetta, who is just not like being tortured, but it just like is shut down basically.
Oh shit, my mini terminal. I'm gonna go get my bag that has my mini terminal.
Oh, my bag.
Well, it's got my computer and my computer
across the room.
I don't run like that.
Past, like,
I don't run like that.
Yes, it does.
No, I don't. I do not. I go to the gym. How do you think I stay so skinny even though I drink so much alcohol? That's Celeste.
You're a
for
teenager?
Heyo.
No. So, yeah, I'm gonna go try to get my bag and then try to unhelmet
So what if we need to
Zeta.
kick? I guess I could kick Ash. I'm gonna do that.
You gonna kick his ash?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna roll to... Do I need to roll to unleash my powers to get that helmet hacked off? Because I've got all the documentation. I went over the documentation for the helmets that I had.
Yeah, but have you seen the level 2 ones?
Yes, I had the documentation for the level 2 ones because I got it on the computer.
Sure.
Yes to unleash? Alright. Whoo! Yes! That is a 9 plus... Oh, God. Stop it. No, Megan. Stop it! Oh, my God. Yeah, so I'm gonna unleash my powers, which is my freak, yeah? So that's a 12.
I'm a freak.
No, I'm sorry, it's an 11.
You don't have a condition?
No, I do not have hopeless. I have angry and afraid.
Okay, so, you know, you get your 11, you dial in to, I mean, the description for some of these are very vague, and I feel like they can be, like, interpreted a lot better. Overcome an obstacle. I mean, I guess you're sort of, like, overcoming an obstacle or reshaping your environment. But those have a more of, like, elemental power than a description. Anyway, whatever. You do it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is an obstacle that you overcome.
Yeah, the obstacle is the brain control.
Yeah, but that's such a broad interpretation. Anyway.
I think that's the point because you can literally pick whatever powers in the world that you want.
Yeah, I know. Anyway.
What is he called?
You plug in, hack away, and it seems to like release from her.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Like steam comes out or whatever. And you can like
take it off of her head and try to smush it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this helmet so that it can't be used on anybody again.
Your toes kind of hurt because it's tougher than you are.
That's okay. I can live with that.
Your toes.
I mean, I am wearing combat boots,
No, I mean,
but
like,
it's fine.
You can't even break it.
Oh. Well, I motion to my more powered friend, Tanya.
She's like, what, you want me to put this on?
No, God! And I'm like, hey, could you get rid of this
Check out this
helmet?
power helmet that I found. It gives you really good powers.
Jesus, no.
Okay, so... Yeah, so she reads you and she kind of like, you know, uses her own like... She pulls the thing off of her waist and like flicks it into the air and it like unfolds and like transforms into a big ass gun which is like blasted with some wind energy and it shatters.
Nice.
And she's like sort of like still tentatively like pointing the rod at Izetta.
So I'm gonna tell her that helmet is what was getting her to attack us. You might be better served pointing that at those guys, and I point at Ash and Cinder.
Okay. Well, they're kind of like Mew versus Mewtwo.
That's
like,
okay. I'm gonna
yeah,
get
but
in
I'm still gonna kind of like direct her attention to what.
So she like turns around and like gives you like an eyebrow, like really, like you expect me to hit like just one of them out of the two.
Jack doesn't really care which
disable
one he
everybody's
hits.
powers. I don't give a fuck.
Jack doesn't care which one he hits. He's gonna pop Ash in the face.
Kick some Ash.
Kick some Ash. Hit the one that has a helmet.
Okay, but you have to first like basically like kick off the ground into the air.
Oh yeah. I'll do it. Unleash my powers.
Yeah, so you're either gonna fall straight in your pass.
You probably should reroll that one.
I probably should reroll both of them.
Yeah, do it on a flat surface.
4,
9.
5 plus 2. 11.
No conditions marked?
No conditions marked. Still.
Oh, excuse me.
I wanted angry, but
Sorry.
it's not happening, so.
So
So for our viewers at home, there's a cat in that box. He's not
Petting
just
a bog.
Aww.
So you do like the Deku thing where you kind of like kick off the ground, like,
both feet all the way in and then.
Nice.
and you you deal like a solid blow to Ash, and he goes, to the side and
Unleash his
you already did.
Well, those unleash my powers. 2 rolls.
But you're not directly engaging a threat because he's being directly engaged with
Okay.
Cinder right now.
So, I kind of want to do like a flip and then axe kick, so I smash him down to the ground. Out of the air.
Like Ike's like ether.
Yeah! Ether.
So much reference.
So, okay, so you kick off the ground and you do like a forward flip in the air and bring your heel straight down on him, and he crack, and he goes like flying straight into the ground.
Nice.
And it looks like it deals like a good amount of damage. But he's right back up, against Cinder. Like he doesn't even give a shit that you just hit him. It's nothing like the big hits that he's been taking from Cinder, but I mean you helped. You helped.
I helped. Okay, well, I'm still gonna try to knock him on his ass again. Like,
What's happening to Princess?
Sweep his legs.
I want to know what's happening with
So this
Princess and Vixen.
Does give an opportunity for Tanya to like give him,
Hit him with the old razzle dazzle.
yeah.
Saddest jazz hand I've ever seen.
She does. This cat is so not having this. She gives him the blast and he's like seems to be down for the count. Now back to you.
Yeah, after she punched me in the head, I want to turn around and just punch her in the stomach.
You went like hurtling across the room though, right?
I don't know, how could she?
Oh no, you took 2, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what were the 2 that you took? Struggle past the pain, mark 2 conditions, and lash out verbally. Okay.
Yes. So I lashed out to him to take full authority action, and then I'm afraid, angry, and guilty.
Okay.
Which one's direct threat? Which
Afraid.
one? Afraid.
That's my fault.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So that's what you're rolling against her now?
I guess.
You still have one of the spears and like bone armor on your like, or it's like up to your shoulders and like chest.
Okay. That's cooler. I want to do the spear, but then I'd kill her immediately.
Get her in the leg.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you could like right in like the elbow of the arm or something.
Or right here.
No, I want to do the leg, because, I don't want her to walk.
Okay,
Nice.
where in the leg? Like the toes or like?
The knee.
He's gonna kneecap her! Yes!
Or like the upper thigh.
I mean, like knees kind of have like armor on them already though, because like from the kneecap. So
Yeah, bones are just inside
I
armor.
have super
God.
strength, though.
I know, but I still feel like
Matthew doesn't want to break her bones.
no. I'm not arguing against what, like I'm just trying to like.
Shatter
Does
the
it
kneecap.
work if you hit like? I mean, I
It
guess
would
if you
shatter
go-
the kneecap,
Shatter
if,
the kneecap.
if the impact force was hard
Not
enough.
only is she not gonna walk, she's not gonna walk ever again.
I just feel like it's kind of hard to aim. Whatever. Okay, so you
Turn around with the spear and go for the knee. I don't want to kill her just yet, because I need to know what her intentions
that's
are.
directly engage a threat, right?
You still
So
gotta hit.
roll away.
Still gotta hit.
And if you are afraid, then that's -2, because I directly.
I know.
Well, so you don't have great danger stats to begin with. Do you? +2?
That's my highest.
Oh.
6
God, I love
plus
potential.
2
Wait.
-2, 6.
Team.
Yeah, can I jump in to try to save her? How much team do we have in the pool?
You're all the way across the room.
I could cast an illusion or something.
You're watching
Maybe.
Tanya shoot fucking Ash.
Maybe.
You can't. No,
No,
I'm
no.
sorry, but you're not even close to where they are.
Nope.
Alright, cool.
I hate to argue against the mechanics of the game, but you're not in the situation.
No,
where
that's
they are.
fair. I wasn't going to continue to argue with it. You don't have to get this gone.
I got a potential, so I guess I missed.
Yeah. So she sees that and she kind of like brings the leg around that you were gonna like kneecap and like boom right to the side of your head.
Okay, direct. Painful blow.
See, I don't know if you actually have to take a powerful blow every
5.
time you get hit, because like when you roll directly engage a threat, it's assumed that you're gonna trade blows anyway.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
if you miss, then it just means that they just hit you anyway. So
Yeah. But it doesn't necessarily mean that like they're hitting with a powerful blow. They're just hitting.
Oh, so I don't have to roll?
That's up to the GM.
Yeah, is this a powerful enough blow for her to roll to take it, or?
Well, it was a 6, so you like sort of barely missed, I guess. So it's not. You don't have to roll to take a powerful blow, but she does like, get you all like unstable for a sec.
Okay. Can I try to tackle her?
Yeah, but as she sees that you're like wobbly from that kick, she's following up with the like a left gut punch. She like came around with like the right foot to the face, and then she's following it up with like a.
Can I defend myself?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have to do? What do I have to do? Is there something to roll to defend myself?
Defend yourself from the gut punch by flexing your abs really hard.
I have bone armor on my arm. I'm pretty sure I could just stick it right there.
Yeah, but your bone armor isn't as hard as your iron abs. Breaks her hand.
Abs of steel.
So do I have to roll something to protect myself?
Let's
Imagine
just
her head looking like
defend
after
and just
he
take like
uses
a
all
+1
might.
because you have the like bone armor on your arms.
Okay, so defend is savior. Is that savior?
Yeah.
Woo!
Wow.
You're rolling great today.
4 plus 1 plus 1. 6. So is that
Yeah,
another potential?
Your nemesis is kicking your ass.
Yeah, it is.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I thought you could handle her.
I can. I 100% can. I'm a little OP. I didn't want to like full out use like something insane again.
Okay, so
Because I don't want to kill her just
Use the
yet.
insta-kill move.
basically you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. So,
What does escalating the situation mean?
well, it's kind of already escalated into a fight. So
Yeah, but it could escalate into like the buildings coming down.
that's true.
I did rip the wall.
That would be like if like Saitama missed a punch and then like instead of it like, hitting someone, it just like blows the side of the like
Building.
building. Yeah. Anyway, so she sees that you try to like defend yourself with this like armored hand, and she like grabs it like reverse, so like it's kind of like plates like this way. So she grabs that and like rips it out of your arm.
Of course I'm gonna scream.
Yeah, so that fucking hurts. So you can roll to take a powerful blow because that
Hurts.
stings a little.
It stings a little.
Oof, ouch, my bone armor.
Okay, where did the other one go?
Into the
Why did
folds
I
of my
grab
blanket.
Uh,
Wait, no. Oh, 6.
plus 3.
9.
Hey.
Hey.
So you rolled a 9. Okay, so
It wasn't a 12.
lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. I mean, you don't have influence over anyone, right?
I don't think so, no.
So you couldn't do that one. You give ground, your opposition gets another opportunity. Gosh, she is like kicking your ass.
I'm being
Awesome!
What would have happened if it was...
You struggle past the pain, mark 2 more conditions. Now, I think once you get to 5 conditions, it starts to like do minus to like your stats. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
I'm not gonna take more conditions. What are the other ones again?
Give ground, provoke foolhardy action.
Oh, if you need to mark a condition and have no more conditions to mark, you are taken out. You lose consciousness or flee. The GM will tell you when you come back into another scene.
I'm not doing
You
that.
get to clear 1 condition for free.
How do I clear angry?
Break
Hurt something important to you.
And guilty, I know you
Make
You
a
sacrifice
sacrifice to
yourself.
solve your
Yeah.
guilt.
Mhm.
and afraid you do something foolhardy.
No, you
run
run from
away.
danger.
Run away.
You can
Oh.
run away from your nemesis.
Run away like a little bitch. I've done it twice. It's great. It's a great way to clear the condition.
Well, if I back up, like back away from her, is that considered a runaway?
No, you have to. You have to.
No, you have
Get
to
out.
evacuate the situation. You can't be like, ooh,
Okay.
almost got me.
I really don't think my character would evacuate though, because this is someone she's like, I seriously
That's fine. You
need
can
to
keep the
kill.
conditions.
I want to keep the conditions. What are they? I think I'll give her ground. Is that
Give
one
ground.
of them?
Yeah, for 7 to 9. So you just give ground, so she gets an opportunity.
And then I have to yell since someone has not taken a foolhardy action.
Yeah, me.
You're.
You only choose one
I only choose one.
because you got a 9.
Yeah.
It's 7 to 9, so you choose one.
Oh, I thought it was okay.
If it's a 10, you choose
If
from
it's
the
a 10,
10.
you can choose to take 2 of the 7
Yeah.
spines.
Okay,
Which I think is so lame, because those are way not the same as the other 2, and obviously you'd always choose to do that over the other ones.
Not true. I chose to pass Alpo twice, the 2 times that I got a 10.
Yeah, but like, that's because you're trying to play more into the narrative, where if anyone was like trying to play smart, I guess they would always choose to do those other ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna get
Here's a question. Ash is like unconscious, right?
No, he's not unconscious.
Or he's just
like,
down and she
his
has to hack
powers
her.
are disabled.
She has to hack his whatever. Is he wearing like a jacket or something? Or am I wearing a jacket or something?
I'm wearing a leather jacket, but I don't know what you're trying to do.
Well, pheromones work through the nose, right?
Yeah.
So I was just gonna...
Yeah, choke him out.
No, like wrap my...
You could tear off the bottom of your shirt and have a nice crop top and a little...
I think I'll just take the shirt off.
Take the shirt off!
And
Shocker!
just use that. Brain freeze and hard frost to pause a little bit.
There's a moment where everybody in the room stops and looks at Jack's abs.
They flex one at a time.
Oh my god.
Well, anyway, I'm making a really shitty gas mask out of my shirt.
Okay.
I don't necessarily want to be like...
The very best.
If I do have to go over there and be like to get Princess out if she gets unconscious, like I want to be immediately, oh, you're fighting your friends again.
Okay. I'll say that
It's probably not going to work very well, but like...
Yeah, I'll say it gives you like a +1 against it.
Yay, okay.
Because it's just a fucking shirt.
Yeah, what would be my role to avoid
It
getting...
would probably be take a powerful blow. Which is plus conditions marked.
Is there no like mental resist
Nah.
thing, or she gets influence over me or something?
I mean, the GM can create a villain move that you like.
That's kind of what hit him the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't really know how to like...
Now that I'm wearing a shirt on my face, like...
Yeah, now
Good luck.
Now it has to be a roll.
Yeah.
Thanks, jackass.
Well, no. I meant like the GM can create custom moves that the player has to roll in, like against villains. So on a 7 to 9, it's a like partial success.
And you're just woozy and confused rather than fully under their control.
Yeah, you could set up.
What would I roll? Superior, savior, mundane, freak.
We can figure that out when it comes to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm gonna kind of scramble towards Ashy Boy over there.
So you do that, and as you're walking over there, you sort of like hear shuffling behind you, and a screech as Izetta is now standing up and has like full control of her powers and is like slamming Tanya to the ground.
What?
So I'm gonna make a like tough-ish decision, and I'm gonna go and get the thing off of Ash because we know Ash is already on our side.
Is he?
Yeah, he was already on our side. His goal is the same as ours, and so if we can get Ash and Cinder both fighting.
Okay, then
Izetta.
I'll take Izetta.
All right.
Okay, so as she's like crushing Tanya to the ground, like she's trying with her like all of her might to like turn it around towards Izetta. So you got like literally like half a second to get it before.
I'm doing it. I'm going for it.
Full power.
Do I need to roll? I'm sprinting over to. As soon as Ash is knocked down, I'm sprinting over towards him.
And I'm gonna drop kick Izetta.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Woo! That's an 8 plus superior or plus freak since I'm unleashing my powers. So that's still a +2. 10. And I'm not hopeless, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say on the 7 to 9 it actually just wasn't going to work because you have so little time.
Yeah, no,
So,
I got a 10.
lucky you.
Yeah!
You don't have minus to unleash your powers?
Nope, because that's hopeless and I'm angry and afraid.
And she's broken like 3 of these things now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take the mechanism or whatever off of Ash,
Mm-hmm.
and he stops like all of his like jerking, and it kind of like comes off whatever. feel free to like try to step on the helmet or whatever.
I mean, I'm not gonna even mess with that. Like, nobody's attaching the helmets again at this point, so I'm just gonna be like, Ash, I got you out of this helmet, and I need you to help me take down Izetta, and then Vixen.
Really, we can only have Tanya, Heartfrost, and Brain Freeze fight fight Vixen.
Okay, so he
and I'm making it very clear that I'm the reason why he's no longer enslaved. Thank you.
Cool.
I never realized how hot you were before. Now I'm gonna date you. I'll take you back. I never should have. Never should have broken up with you.
He doesn't really register, and with the laser now like off of him, he turns towards you with this like very like menacing look in his eyes. Like, what do you think you're doing?
I'm not standing down. I'm
he's still brain controlled. It's permanent.
So while you see his powers sort of like lighting up, Tanya manages to like force the thing around towards Izetta, but like the last like bit of her turn gets like way easier, and she kind of like feels that like the gravity's taken off of her, like even before she gets to Izetta, who's now like on the ground, kind of like without her powers. But Izetta seems like very confused now as to what the hell is going on.
I wanna.
I guess I don't just drop kick her then.
I wanna mislead, distract.
Hang on, where am I? Am I still next to Ash, or am I running towards Tanya and Izetta?
You tell me.
I guess I'm still next to Ash.
Yeah, because he's not gonna expect it, and this will probably distract him. I want to tackle him to the ground.
What?
Because I'm standing near him, and he's starting to charge up his powers.
Except it's like just his tackle on the Sea King.
Yeah, it's like a grab around his waist to just like bring him to the ground, so he can't shoot anything at me.
Okay.
So that's a snake eyes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm fucking dead. R.I.P. and peace me.
Justice,
So-
tackle.
So Cinder is like sort of seeing how this is all playing out. He's like, oh fuck, don't like. He's like, no, wait, stop! And he like slams into the ground and like jumps off with like this speed of like this fireball coming out, and
Behind him.
and you see like this huge fucking orb that Ash is making, and it's like coming right at you, and you know, Cinder like sort of like grabs you and like tries to swat it away, but it like melts your arm basically, and you're getting burned by his like fireball as well as he's like pulling you out of the way.
Can I try to do something since I'm there? Defend with my -2.
Cinder's kind of hard to play.
Okay.
Great. So I have a charred arm. This is fun.
Yeah. Well, and like half your body because he just put like his armor in to like take you out of the way at the last second. And he like, you know, pats you down. He's like, I'm sorry, but like you were about to die. Oh my god. And he kind of like sees your like mangled like
Arm.
burn like
Don't worry.
it's like
Fix it.
worse than 3rd degree burn like
Yeah. Oh, you can see the bone.
yeah,
And
like,
the bone is a
it's
little charred.
really like
come on.
it's your hacking hand.
Oh no. Brain freeze.
Well, at least you got 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, I'm gonna kick Ash in the throat then. He's obviously still under the baddie influence, so.
Okay. So you're gonna try to like get up in his business after he just like blasted off, you know, a bunch of his energy?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead. So he sees you coming at him though. So he's
Yeah.
like charging up this like sort of like flame like sword out of his like.
It's quite alright, right? I'm gonna try to like duck under it and then throat punch. So that's a 9 plus 3, 12.
Minus. Does directly engage the threat?
Yep. I don't have afraid marked.
Okay.
No, fearless.
Okay, so you got a 12.
Yep.
Okay, so pick your 2.
I would also like to use in a china shop to when you directly engage a threat, you cause significant collateral damage to your environment to cause an additional option to be on the list, or even on a miss.
You need the list?
Yeah, I need the list.
Resist or avoid their blows, take something from them,
Here.
create an opportunity for your allies, and press surprise.
Okay, resist, avoid blows, create opportunity, and frighten them. Ash is going to be afraid of me now.
Okay.
So I'd like to say that he like slashes at me twice. I sort of dodge and weave between both of them, and then just right in the throat, and he stumbles back, kind of like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this guy's fast.
So resist or avoid their blows, create an opportunity.
He's stumbling back
Okay.
with, clutching his throat, kind of hard to breathe, hard to walk.
And let's see. Right. I'm trying to think about who would take the advantage of the opportunity, because like Cinder's kind of busy with Celeste, and Tanya's still sort of like pointing the rod into her head.
Brain freeze and heart frost are going at it.
No, then I can just impress and frighten him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, since he's been perennially unimpressed with every fucking thing our team does.
Yeah, now
This
he'll
is
be
an
impressed
asshole.
with me because I can take him.
Yeah.
That's true. You've always been able to like swat his shit away. So he's like, he sort of remembers that, and he's like, this guy again. So he's like, still impressed that you managed to like hold up against him somehow, and he's like a little worried, as he like takes, this hit from you, but he doesn't stumble back. So he's like, still there, right next to you.
All right.
So you're still fighting. Vixen, and she just got an opportunity against you.
Mm-hmm. I gave her that.
Yeah.
And she hit me. What is an adult move?
I have no. Well,
There's a collection of them.
Yeah, there's 5 of them. Yield your powers, overwhelm a vulnerable foe, persuade with best interests, empathize, or stand up for something.
I kind of want to overwhelm.
A vulnerable foe.
But I'm just gonna wait because she has an opportunity.
Wait, you got an adult move?
I have the ability to create one with my dark powers, my doom powers.
You can take an adult move. Is that what you said?
For Doom Track, there's a move that I can do where I basically, if I use that move at that moment, I can take an adult move for that moment.
Okay, does it make you mark like another Doom? Or
It's
whatever?
Doom Track, yeah.
Okay, so for her opportunity, she's taking the like bone shard that she ripped from your arm and jabbing it right in your gut.
Ugh.
So I'm not gonna make you like take a powerful blow again because this could just be an endless loop of like, oh now you mark another condition. Oh now you, yeah. So anyway, so she gets you right in the gut and you're like, it hurts like hell and you cough up this like black blood.
Right in her face.
Yes. Please be
No,
her
it's kind of
face.
like straight down.
Aw, I kind of wanted it. Can I hit her shoes?
Sure.
Okay, it's on her shoes.
Oh, you gave me super cancer.
I look up at her and with the black blood pouring out of my lips, and I look at her straight in the eyes and say, "That was a big mistake."
I mean, really? She's just kicking your ass.
I
she
know,
is kicking
but
your
I
ass.
still have to act like I have control of the situation.
Okay.
So I'm going to bolster.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
I feel like that's me right now. Like,
A bolster, which
Okay,
mark my
you're
doom
like,
track.
oh, you're so fucked. Oh my god.
I marked the doom track to use an adult move, and I want to overwhelm a vulnerable opponent. That's
Okay.
who is she.
Oh, I
Well,
guess
she's not. Okay, so it just says when you overwhelm a vulnerable foe, roll plus danger. You can definitely use that eventually, but she's not vulnerable right now.
Oh, okay. What are the different ones again?
wield your powers. When you wield your powers with precision or grace, roll plus freak on a hit, choose 1. On a 10 plus, choose 2. Take hold of something vulnerable to you. Create something useful from your environment. Neutralize an opponent or threat, at least for now.
I should find the moves. Because I keep asking, and it's like, dude.
Yeah, it's on the Masks website.
Yeah. Here are the mask playbooks. There it is. I've been on the playbooks, but adult moves. Conditions. Moment of truth. Take a powerful blow. Provoke someone. Oh, adult moves here. Create something useful from your environment, neutralize your opponent. Okay, I'm gonna wield my powers.
Okay.
Because I did the adult move, so I'm gonna wield my powers, which I wield my powers with precision or grace, rolling plus freak. On a hit, choose 1. On a 10 plus, choose 2. Okay.
Okay, so you roll plus freak.
Freak-a-rooney, which is good, because that's one that's not affected. Gah!
Woo!
Wow, I love potential.
I love potential.
5.
5. Was it snake eyes?
2 and 1.
Oh.
Oof.
Lucky you.
More potential. Potential to die.
This is the worst moment to be gaining potential. Well, actually, now I advance.
Now you could wield your powers for real.
Yeah. Probably not. I think you have to take quite a few moves to be able to do that.
We need 5. How about you up your danger?
I've never advanced.
What?
Yeah.
You've never advanced?
I always rolled really high until
Are you
today.
sure that you just have not been keeping track of potential? Because
No.
I know you've definitely gotten at least more than 5.
Oh, wait. Take a move from your playbook, from another playbook, someone permanently is influent, rearrange your labels, unlock your moment of truth, clear it. I probably cleared a doom sign.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what I did. Yeah.
In the past, do you think?
Yeah. Because I don't have it marked on the thing, but I probably cleared a doom sign, and that's what I did.
Oh, hey.
You lose access to that move for now.
You get burn and 3 flares from the Nova's playbook.
I don't know what the Nova's playbook, like how the
Sorcery.
The burns and flares work.
Basically, you charge your powers, then you get to spend like how well you rolled on like different moves. They cost different things, and just basically like add bonuses to your rolls or do specific things like create a construct or like shield someone.
Wow, I take moves.
Move yourself anywhere in a scene, which would be very convenient, especially for this big fucking room you guys are in.
What's a moment of truth? Well, now since she hit me, maybe you could. I'm gonna continue reading until I find out what exactly. I missed my stupid adult move. What happened after I tried to like hit her and I missed?
So she sees you foolishly try to wield your powers, but it doesn't even work. And oh my god. I mean, she's just been like rip, stab, punch, kick, you know, whatever. It's like just back and forth right in your face.
Guys, it was really fun playing Masks with you. I will have fun dying today and being done with Masks.
I'm okay. I have no conditions marked. Jack survives!
Well, you
Literally the worst.
You are the sort of like tech person.
I'm gonna take a move from a different playbook, but now I have to look for what move I want to take.
Alright, we can move on to a different fight while you're doing that.
Yeah, because I did just get stabbed and then missed.
Yeah, and I have to figure out what's gonna happen to you. So let's see. So, you were exchanging blows with Ash.
Yep.
I think? And he's scared. That's right.
He's scared of me.
He's frightened and impressed by you. And Cinder is sort of like laid you down. You're like screaming in pain.
Ah!
Your arm is like melted off, and he kind of like.
Oh no, I'm not screaming. I'm in shock. I'm like that would be a shock moment where I just am just like I can't function.
Yeah, he says like, "I'm sorry about this," and he just like knocks you out.
Great.
Take a powerful blow.
No, I'm knocked out. I wouldn't.
I accept it.
Be able to do anything. I'm in shock.
I found out my new move.
Okay. And let's see. Tanya has like she just like tossed away the wand. I mean, she's like not that dumb, but also she wants to like go and check on you.
If she brings it over here, then, then Ash is just some nobody with no powers, and I'm still super strong.
Well, just weakens the power. Okay, so
whatever. I'm already beating him.
So she stops pointing it at Izetta, who she could read from her face was like didn't really seem to be even opposed anymore. So like Izetta looked really like confused as to why she was getting hit with the like power reducing thing, and Tanya like rushes over there to like check on you because like, oh man, holy fuck, and she's like trying to like stabilize you, like make sure that your arm isn't like falling apart, and like she has her wind powers and all that. She's like basically keeping the pressure around your arm in a way that it's like you're not just like bleeding everywhere. It's like being held there, sort of.
Cool.
So she's sort of like stabilizing you.
Nice. Awesome. It's his mom.
Phone call.
Where are you guys? We're already here. So let's see. So she's pulled the wand away from Izetta, and Cinder did he grabbed you, but he kind of flew another further in a different direction across the room. So you guys aren't really that close to Ash.
I'm unconscious, so nothing matters.
I know, but for the purposes of the AOE of the wand.
Yeah.
Rod. And Cinder has jumped. Let's see. He's after he gave you the knockout whatever, and he kind of waved Tanya over, who's holy fuck, and she drops everything. Not really, but drops what she was doing and comes over to you. Cinder jumps past, even though his powers go a little weakened when he and Tanya pass each other, but then jets off into a big punch right to the dome for Ash, and he seems to be damaging the helmet more, but these things are really fucking sturdy. So
okay, well the helmet's off of Ash.
oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
anyway.
No,
That's
he was
right.
just being
He was
just being an asshole when he went to attack me.
Yeah. So
yeah. Yeah, there was no
that's, no, it's just my fault. I forgot, but it's
So Ash attacked her for no reason?
Yeah.
no.
No, what?
No, there was definitely still a reason. I just forgot that she had taken it off. It's fine. So he still seems to be reading that the situation is still the same despite the change of the whole helmet deal. And so yeah, he goes in to exchange blows. So basically, Cinder's taking your place.
Yep, that's fine.
You can take
What?
you can take a look at the situation. See what's going on. You see Tanya. Sort of by Celeste's side, who's she's basically preventing her from dying.
Bleeding out.
Yeah. Heart Frost and Brain Freezer are making an absolute mess now. There's a shit ton on their side corner of the room. There's everything is busted and strange liquid is flowing out of various things, and there's holes everywhere, crystals falling down. Everything's frozen and cracked.
I should probably help my teammate, but I don't know what I can do. If I go over there, I'm just instant slave. It is only a t-shirt. Is there nothing else I could use to hang on?
Well,
is that a superior move?
You can help Heart Frost and Brain Freeze since they're still going at it.
Yeah, but we don't have our hacker to undo the helmet. I just wanted to knock out Ash because apparently he's still attacking us even though we took off the helmet. So
yeah, so you could 2-on-1 with Cinder.
I'm gonna 2-on-1 with Cinder.
Knock out Ash. You could 2-on-1 with Heart Frost.
I'm gonna 2-on-1 with Cinder.
Okay.
I'd feel guilty if I hit brain freeze after I broke up with her.
Yeah, maybe. You're taking the like strategic. I'll just take a step back, let them handle it.
Yeah. We need to work out.
They're screaming various things about you. They're like, he's mine. He's gonna be mine forever.
What?
Yeah, I'm just like, woof. Hey Ash, you've been a real dick. So, yeah, I'm gonna kick the crap out of Ash again.
Cool.
Ooh, first bad roll. 5 plus 3, 8.
So currently, he and Cinder are kind of going like fist to fist, like they're kind of like hitting each other with their like purple versus like orange and red flames, and they're like right up in there. And Cinder sort of like sees you in his like peripherals, and he kind of like pulls to the side, and you come in with like a different.
Oh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like slide on the ground to take. I'm also gonna do the in the China shop again to cause collateral damage to the surrounding environment.
Oh yeah, you already did that one.
Yeah, I probably just knocked him into a wall and cracked the wall a lot. Yeah. Put a hole in it.
So even this side of the room that you're on is like on fire, and so when you did that, you're like, you can see that like a lot of the equipment is like falling down from the ground, and it kind of looks like that whole side of the room is like collapsing, and like the situation is a lot more dangerous now. Like it might hit like some serious electrical shit and like blow up now. So
that's okay.
So you're doing it again.
Okay, so I'm gonna take Cinder's legs out, or not Cinder, Ash's legs out from under him, and then once I'm on the other side of him and he's still like kind of in the air because I've done this at super speed, so it's like he's here. I'm gonna turn around and then kick straight up so he goes up into the ceiling where all the broken shit is, and that damages it further. Maybe causes an explosion. Dangerous situation for everyone involved.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you rolled an 8?
8. And then I did the China shop to take an additional thing. So resist avoid. So he tried to shoot me. I just slid under it. And probably create opportunity for allies. Okay. So that would be Cinder.
Okay, so I'm trying to like parse how it's gonna go right after this all happens. Okay, so you do that. You slide underneath his like shot. He sees you coming. He's exchanging blows with Cinder, and he pulls back for a sec just to let you like sweep under and come up with your kick. And he's kind of like trying to like get you. Even though you just like was just aimed at Cinder, so he doesn't have enough time to like turn towards you because you're kind of like zipping past him, and he gets kicked straight up into the ceiling, and Cinder yells out to Tanya, "The rod! The rod!" And she kind of like looks up from what she's like doing with her hand, and she tosses it over to Cinder, who like grabs it, and you see the flames kind of like die around him a little bit, but not much. And he immediately, just with no effort at all, points it towards Ash, and the thing like lights up and goes all like blue and purple and hits Ash, and he's sort of like, his powers are disabled, and he comes like crashing down.
Okay. I'd like to knock him out.
Okay.
Since he's disabled.
Yeah.
Just last thing he sees is, alright. Fuck you, Ash. Bam.
Yeah, so he's out.
Okay, so my brand new superpower is impenetrable armor. I took it from the transformed class.
You kind of are.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that bone armor, I don't know why or how, but can it like starts to cover me or something?
I mean, if that's what you're taking, absolutely, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Somehow your overwhelming like energy and power is just like, even though you only wielded it for long enough for the armor to become permanent, but now it seems to like have become like a part of you, like.
Or you get how to make it now.
Yeah.
You get how
it's
to
just like an aspect that you have control over now. So you're like. She's gotten another opportunity to hit you, from whatever it was that you did. Oh, right, because you missed your wielding.
But it wasn't a direct to engage. It was a power thing. So.
Are there downsides to that impenetrable armor thing, or is it just what it says for the transformed?
It just says impenetrable armor.
Okay.
so she can't stab me again.
Penetrable doesn't mean she can't crush you still.
Yeah, but she can't stab me.
Yeah, she doesn't have a knife. Anyway, just I'm trying to work the definition out beforehand, so it's not like it says impenetrable. I'm just trying not to step on you. Okay. Anyway,
if you punched a fully armored knight with your fist, what would happen to your fist?
it fucking hurt, but I mean they can still feel it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. So with this, she sees that the armor is growing around you again, and you start to feel this overwhelming sense of, oh, I should just do what she says right now.
It can do on multiple people? It can work on girls and guys? Damn.
I mean, you used it on girls and guys.
Yeah, but her character description was it works on dudes, not girls.
When did it ever say that?
You did.
I never said that.
I thought he did. I don't know. It was something like that.
I said that she had shapeshift and pheromones, 10.
Okay. In that case.
And also she was good at martial arts.
Okay. Well, in that case, since you're being controlled, I can get in there now.
Yeah, now you get to fight her, which is different from her fighting you. So yeah, now that you have your impenetrable armor, you're a really good pawn.
Oof.
Wow.
You're doing. Your mind absolutely hates this. It's rejecting it with all that it possibly can. But
Can I roll to every turn to break it?
Well, there's not really turns, so it would be hard to time that.
Right after every time I do damage to her.
Sure. Yeah, but your mind is absolutely against everything that's happening. You're literally doing what your nemesis is telling you to do, and it's awful.
I really need to overexert myself and land a hit.
In the meantime, Tanya has managed to sort of stabilize your bleeding,
cool.
and sort of keep you from
dying.
Yeah. And you sort of start to come to.
All
despite all this.
Cool. I'm not gonna try to engage again. I'm gonna wait until.
Can you remotely hack Brain Freeze's thing?
She sort of is sitting next to you, just hey, holy shit, are you all right?
I've had better days. Because I'm still snarky, even though I'm burdened. It's a cornerstone.
She's gonna say
don't have my arm anymore.
Might need a new arm.
Yeah.
Can you lend me a hand? Kill me.
No, and right now I'm just trying to figure out a way to get out of here. I can't help my friends. I'm just a burden. I'm hopeless at this point. I would be.
Sure.
No, I am.
She's what are you talking about? We need you to help disable the helmets. That's, no one else can do that.
We've only got one more helmet.
Yeah, how am I gonna get over there?
We'll bring it to you. Who do you think we are? And
it's 3 on 1 now.
She stands up and launches off towards. Actually, she doesn't. She stands up and she flips her thing out, which transforms into this huge fucking sniper rifle thing, and she sort of holds it there for a second and just and it just comes in and just knocks right in the dome of Brain Freeze, and just she goes hurtling over, and Arpa's just looks over her shoulder what the fuck was that? Oh my god.
I put my one good hand up, I'm imagining I'm kind of leaning against something. Yeah, I give her my left hand to walk me over there.
Okay, don't move.
Okay.
Anyway, so she's got control. Vixen has control of Princess, and But you're not even over there, right? You're still.
No,
I'm just had.
I'm probably like
en
route.
That's right. You just like, gotten Ash right in the head.
It's probably obvious that I'm like approaching, but I'm still pretty far away.
Okay. In a flash, like, Princess is right fucking in front of you. Like, way faster than you could ever move.
Oh, shit.
And you still have a spear, right?
No, I tried to stab her, and then she kicked me. So I imagine I kind of...
She just kind of, like, deflected it. It's not like it went, like,
oh, okay, so I have one spear.
Yeah. So...
You broke in half the other one.
You in a flash, you're like right in front of him, and you just swing it to the side. You're not like stabbing him with it, but you're cracking it with the side of the spear.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, engage, fight.
All right. Well, I'd like to kick her away from me, like, or maybe like duck, like, sort of get behind her and then push her, like that way. So I'm between her and Pheromone Girl.
Okay, but first you have to take her off.
I will do that. I've been rolling high all day, so...
Knock on wood before you roll! You're fake wood.
That's an 8.
Oh, that's right. This isn't the one you want to roll high for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are my options for an 8?
Lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain mark.
I'm going to inflict a condition on my teammate who's in front of me, beating the crap out of me.
Influence over? You have influence over her? I didn't think anyone.
Oh, shit.
Did. I mean, I don't
No,
I don't
we all
How
lost
many
it
conditions
because she's been growing away from the team
Can I
every
mark,
single
is it like
session.
mark 1 condition, or...
Yeah, I think so.
Mark 1 condition, or how many? 2?
For you mark 2.
I mark 2.
For struggling past the pain.
Okay.
Or you just get, like, flung into some equipment. Oh, yeah. So,
I'm gonna do angry and guilty. Angry because,
That's fine.
this is my fucking teammate attacking me. Guilty because
You did
I
the
attacked
same
her. I did
fucking
the
thing.
same fucking thing to her.
Damn.
Alright.
So now you only have 2 conditions marked, right?
Only 2 conditions marked,
Okay.
so...
So anyway, I forgot to clarify this earlier. So you hit Ash under, like, the ceiling, and it's, like, caving down over there. Like, there's fire, and, like, things are blowing up, but it's not, like, big explosions, but it's, like, y'all need to finish this real soon. Or, get fucking hard frost to, like, blast the whole area. Which you might be able to do.
Okay. Well, I would like to knock her out.
Why?
Because I don't have pheromone powers like someone.
It's literally you.
Dude.
No, we're really far away from what's her face right now.
Yeah.
And you run faster than me.
Yeah.
So that would be a 13 total. And then I'm also gonna China shop. That spear is mine.
You knocked me out.
Oh,
So you're taking the spear?
So...
Wait. This is directly engage a threat, right?
Directly engage.
It's your resist or avoid their blows.
Resist, avoid.
And you're taking the spear.
Taking the spear, and I also... I'm not going to do China shop again.
I mean, you don't need to, right? It's already a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, if it was China shop, then I could get 3 total.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It gives you...
But she's already got frightened marked, which is all I really wanted.
Of course.
Actually, instead of taking the spear, I'm going to create opportunity for my allies. So, I don't know how far away I am from my allies, but any of them get an opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you were right next to, like you and Cinder were both, beating up on Ash, and then you delivered, like, the final punch. And Cinder sees that there's now, like, sort of an opportunity here, even though it's kind of, like, the focus is now sort of on brain freeze. He peeks over to check on you, and he sees you. I mean, what specifically do you do?
To knock her out?
Yeah.
So how does the bone armor work? Is it over her face as well? Is it... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna like sort of jump like with my hands out, like slightly above her, grab her by the shoulders, flip over her, and then wham! Straight into the ground. So she's like her legs are sticking out of the ground.
Her knees are on the ground, and
No,
like,
her
heels
she's
are up.
upside down. Her legs are sticking out of the ground, and she's like partially in the ground.
Okay.
So,
So like this is the person, and they're like,
yeah, so I've shoulders here, and then
Bless
Okay.
you, bless
Thank you.
okay. Yeah. So I'm sort of picturing the bone armor as being like kind of spiky, but not like sharp spiky, but kind of like rounded spikes, like all over, and like plates on like the arms and like chest area, but like
Havel's armor, kinda, but like protrusions.
but there are like spikes on like the shoulders. Like I said, they're not like spikes. They're kind of like
bumps.
they kind of look more like teeth, but like they're pointed in like that direction. But they're also like way more round than teeth. Anyway, yeah. So you know, you do that. You sort of like grip. They're kind of good for like gripping around, I guess. And so you know, you do that. You like hurl her and slam her down. So her like crotch is in the air. I mean, did you put her in the ground?
In the ground.
Okay.
Legs sticking up comically. Just you can only see the lower half of her body.
Okay.
Since I took a blow, can I roll to snap out of it?
Yeah, since you're like a lot farther away from her. So why don't you roll? What are the stats? It's like superior, danger, freak. It's not really like danger. Let's say superior. You're trying to overcome her influence, and you feel like she's an inferior person anyway, because you're like, you know, she's your nemesis and all that. You're gonna have to pick that up and roll.
Where did it go?
It's right there. 5 and a 6.
No, you have to roll it.
She has to roll that one again.
Oh, okay, so the first one of them is a 6 though. That marks good.
2.
The other one's a
8.
2 plus superior.
What? My superior is -2.
So you get a 6.
Yeah.
More potential.
Do I? Weird. Okay.
So you don't overcome
Does she-
her influence. That's it. You don't go like deeper into it or anything. Let's just say that. Let's see. It's usually like 7 to 9 is the success. Let's just say a 9 or above, you're out.
Okay.
And anything below that, you're still like under her influence.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this girly to Cinder to deal with.
Yeah. So he kind of like blasts past you, you know, like a fireball, and he like grabs her legs as he like kind of like goes past her, like behind him, and then like slams her down like over top of his head, kind of like
Nice.
almost the reverse of what you did, but not like into the ground, but like straight onto
Just
the
like flat.
yeah.
Okay. Take a powerful blow.
A powerful blow, or do I roll to get out?
Every time you take damage.
Yeah, you can roll to get out again.
I don't like rolling on your stupid notebook.
6. -2.
Wow.
Maybe.
you
This for a while.
really love Vixen. She's just so great.
My rolls are
You're
so
starting
terrible.
you're starting to remember why she was your best friend, and she's just so cool and like funny and
She's really not that bad. She's trying to change the world in a positive way.
and I miss her. I miss her so much.
No, she's not. I don't.
So, so yeah, you don't manage to come over the influence, and you get like slammed to the ground by Cinder. So Tanya has like, you know, gotten what's her face. See, Cinder was using a rod against Ash, right? And then you clocked him.
Yeah, I clocked.
But then he just came and like punched her. I'm gonna say that before he like blasted off, he just like tossed it back at Tanya.
Okay.
So like she like one-handed like shot brain freeze,
and then without even
the
looking,
dome,
like grabbed
the rod with the other hand and like gets her with like the laser right after that. So brain freeze is like tumbling down. You can see the red crystals are even like retracting into like her body.
Okay.
She was in like full like Hulk Crystal Man takeover basically.
So I'd like to charge Vixen. I'm gonna take a deep breath before I'm anywhere close to her. Like hold my breath. And I'm gonna use my moment of truth.
Okay, so what's your moment of truth? You get to read out the whole thing, right?
Can you pull up the bull's moment of truth?
Yeah.
Nick doesn't even have it.
Oh god. It should be on. Oh yeah, you don't have the character sheet.
It's up there towards the top. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah. No, it's like the second one.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Alright. This is what you do best. You let loose all the pent-up strength and rage and glee, and you break whatever stands in your way. You are a walking demolition crew. What can stand up to you? Nothing. Not buildings, not structures, not enemies, nothing. Of course, now the people who changed you know exactly where to find you. Right? So, I'm still holding my breath, and I'm charging Vixen, obviously super speed, and it's sort of an exchange of blows because she's got her own martial abilities, but I'm copying them as soon as I see them, and I'm kicking the crap out of her.
It's like Unlimited Blade Works, but with punches.
Yeah. So she throws a punch, I throw the exact same punch back.
She's like, you can't hit me with those fakes. I have the real deal.
She tries to do like a knife hand, and it's like directly on.
Yeah. Okay.
It even gets to the point where it's like I throw her up through a building. We're fighting Matrix style, up inside the skyscraper or whatever.
Yeah, you guys are causing like mayhem to the whole area.
It's I imagine it finds its way onto the street eventually, and it's just like we burst out the side of a window. I grab her by the leg and fling her down as hard as I can.
And she goes tearing into the ground and the classic like crater into the ground, and then
as she's getting up, I'm gonna knee of justice her right in the face.
Knee of justice. Nice.
Like Mob.
Captain Falcon.
Oh, I see. Like yeah, okay.
The little shining, and then thing, thing, thing. And that probably knocks her out.
Okay, so she goes tumbling, further. This time it doesn't make quite the crater, and she's sort of like on her side and is like struggling to get up, coughs up, blood like all over her shit. You really kind of like removed yourself from everyone else.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so in the meantime,
brain freeze being brought towards me.
Yeah, Heart Frost sort of like drags her up while Tanya's got like the rod like pointed right at her, and she kind of like slings her at you, and she kind of like slides up, like perfectly spaced, like right up next to you. Yeah.
Do I need to roll to unleash my power since this is the third helmet I've done this on?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I mean, who knows? That could like kill you. You tried to roll.
Oh no. I know exactly what I would be doing if I failed that roll.
Yeah. So, you disable it.
Great. Now I'm gonna look at Tanya and look at the building that is in wreckage and flames around me and say we need to get out of here ASAP.
Yeah. Things are like blowing up around you. It's like, major shit. So, Tanya kind of like tries to lift you up, but she's not like actually strong. So she like motions Cinder over, and he kind of like tries to like carefully put you over, but it still like hurts like hell because he's not.
I do scream at that point.
Yeah.
And I also like through gritted teeth get out. As much as I hate to say this, don't leave Ash behind.
And he's like, no, we're not gonna leave anyone.
Damn right.
So yeah, so she's like kind of curled up on the sidewalk, and you know, dealt nearly a killing blow to her.
Read my soul and ask if I'll forgive you. No.
Yes. No. Yeah, okay. Oh fuck, that's a good one.
Reference jar.
So yeah, you feel her influence go away from you, and Cinder immediately reads that and is like, you know, helping to get everyone out because he's like, holy fuck, this place is about to like you caused so much destruction. It's like it's gonna happen in like seconds. So you know, everyone's grabbing who they can. Cinder has Celeste. You can grab someone if you want.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not in the right mind.
No, your influence.
Yeah, that's why I said the influence over you kind of goes away, and Cinder reads that, and that's why he's.
Oh, okay.
helping
I
Celeste
thought you
out.
meant like influence, like the other thing.
No,
Right,
not
right,
like
right.
the word influence. Yeah, sorry. It's Anyway,
Okay, then I will grab whoever is available to me. I can do that.
you could probably grab Ash because
I will grab Ash.
Tanya is like he's head over her, kind of like arm over her shoulder, I guess. But like Celeste has to be like physically carried, so that's why
Yeah.
Cinder has to do it. And so you can carry Ash because he's been like beaten to shit. And then Brain Freeze is able to move on her own completely because she wasn't really like knocked out. She just had it like disabled on her. So her and Heartfrost are just like, you know, out. Trails behind them, you know, like a red blazer and blue, yeah. Kind of like the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh my goodness.
So they're out, and you guys, you know, jump through the hole that he made.
We should probably go back to the sanctuary and heal.
So you guys are kind of all in the street. Vixen is out there, curled up, and you need to roll to take a powerful blow.
Me?
Yep.
I've not knocked her out with my moment of truth.
Because
She's like damn out of it, but
you're supposed to take control of the narrative with your moment of truth, so that's
Yeah, I thought it was just supposed to end with she's knocked out, unconscious.
okay. I mean, yeah, you can do that then.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna leave her there.
No, I'm gonna take her with me.
Okay. You gonna regroup with everyone then?
Yeah, I probably am gonna do that. Just like sort of dragging her behind me by like one leg.
Okay, so like everyone's in the street, you know, with you guys, and you know, various passersby are like, what the hell is any of this, and why did this just happen? You know, because you made a big fucking crater in the middle of the street.
Alright, I'm gonna super speed out of there. Gone.
Oh, okay, you're not even gonna say hi to your friends? Alright. And you guys are just gonna leave?
I need to heal, so
I'm going wherever I'm taken.
Yeah.
I can't get anywhere.
I yell to the others saying, we need to go back. We need to heal. Let's go back to the sanctuary.
Okay. And you have Vixen?
I've got Vixen. I've probably... Remember a while back where we had the whole conversation about zip ties, and then later that session I said I got zip ties?
Sure.
Yeah,
she's a big old zip ties on her.
She's getting zip
like
ties.
a cop, I guess.
Yep. And I'm just, you know, dragging her all the way to... how about the ocean? Like a good beachfront property.
Why are you taking her away? To an ocean.
Oh, we'll see in a bit.
You are going to jump her. No way.
You can follow him if you want.
Me? I have Ash and I'm weak, and also my friend has a missing arm.
Yeah, but she's your nemesis.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Cinder can probably carry both of them.
I probably would really want to follow you because I know that she's there, and I would hand Ash off to Cinder and be like,
or like the three of like Tanya, Brain Freeze, and actually just Brain Freeze and Heart Frost can probably carry him. So
okay, well, I hand them off and say, you go back to the sanctuary, do whatever you need, and get everyone healed. Her arm should come back to place if you use the healing bay. But I have to go. That is something that I have to take care of. That is my purpose. And then I run off. After you.
Cool. You like leap off and leave this fucking like crater in the ground as you like jump like over skyscrapers in the direction that you went in.
I can do that. Well, I mean, I have super strength.
And super speed, so it's
Leap.
kind of like more negative.
And
Able to leap buildings in a single bound. Run faster than a speeding bullet.
Super
Princess.
Yeah.
Run faster than a speeding bullet.
Alright, so what time would it be? Like evening, maybe?
What time did you guys go there?
I think it was evening.
Yeah, so it's probably like a few. I mean, like I don't know.
Because we went to the bar and we were like,
Yeah, it was daytime.
It probably took you like a half an hour just to get through the facility, just to get there, and then you were probably fighting for like a good another hour or so. Time flies when you're kicking ass.
And taking names.
or not, just getting your ass beat.
Yeah.
I rolled so badly today. It wouldn't
same.
stop. It would not stop.
Okay, so yeah, so you see him, zipping through the streets towards wherever he's going, and you guys all make it back to their base. You need the heal more than anyone else, so you get to put on the machine immediately. So it, they put you on there, and the the dome kind of like flips over, and it does this kind of like scan, and then it like beeps like
Like it's an error.
yeah, like irreparable damage.
Oh, that's fine.
But it'll ask. It's gonna like prompt whoever else is there, which I think is like literally only NPCs.
Yeah.
Alice, Alyssa, Tanya, Zeta, Brain Freeze, Heart Frost, Cinder, Ash. Just like 7 NPCs in you.
Good.
Anyway, and it'll ask if you want to make like a prosthetic, I guess. So, I mean, they're gonna kind of like try to relay that to you.
It could be one of those cool 3D ones.
No.
No, it'd be like a robo arm.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
That'd be cool.
Like glow and shit, and like you'll be able to like.
If
punch
you have a
people.
robo arm, does that make you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hack with the arm. You don't need your keyboards anymore. You
If I
just
had
like
failed,
point it at them.
if I had
You
Yeah,
can
it, like,
plug it to your arm and like download info.
It's like R2D2. You just like.
Direct interface.
I can think what the computer's thinking.
Dude, someone's probably made great.
So I'm gonna like nod within there and say,
Make
I
it
have
look cool.
nothing left to lose.
Okay.
Oh, 3 more limbs.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Tanya like nods knowingly, but she's like, "This is like probably gonna fucking hurt like hell, and it's gonna inject you with all sorts of like anesthetics." But
And
it's
I
still...
just look at her and I say, my arm got burned off and I somehow managed to stay conscious. I can handle anything. I had to be knocked out by Cinder.
You were probably gonna like lose consciousness like
At some point.
seconds later, but
Yeah,
he
no,
was like,
a little.
"I'm not dealing with this."
Pain is nothing to me anymore. Fuck pain.
They're gonna like stick a thing in your mouth and you're like,
Yeah, bite down.
yeah.
Civil War style.
Yeah, they
Hardcore
pour
or
the
something.
alcohol on your arm.
Perfect.
It's like installing all these like, you know, like these gears are like twisting out, and it's like you get this like dope robo arm.
Nice.
Anyway, and so you guys, so where are you headed then, Jack?
I'm following you.
So I'm near this small abandoned dock. This is usually like through my criminal background where shady shit goes down, drug deals or whatever. But there is like a sort of shack with like various tools in it. There is like fishing gear and whatever, buckets, I don't know, whatever, and a small pier over the ocean.
On the ocean. Baby. Sorry.
Oh God.
It's sort of a secluded area, so it's not that visible from
It's
other
not
places.
cake by the ocean.
But she'd still be able to find me.
What is it by the ocean?
Nemesis by the ocean.
Fate. I don't know.
So
Fake by the ocean.
you know how
By the ocean.
you know how there are those big like concrete blocks with like a metal ring in it that you use to attach the boat to?
Yeah.
No.
No, like there's a big concrete block like on the floor, gigantic iron.
Oh,
ring
that's
in
when you
the
wrap the
concrete
rope.
block, and you wrap the rope
Yeah, okay.
around
Yeah,
that
yeah,
for
yeah.
like some boats.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take one of those. I'm gonna rip it off its pedestal, and I'm zip tying it to her feet.
Okay.
Oh my God, are you gonna chuck
Are
the
you gonna
concrete
mafia
into the
kill her?
ocean?
Yeah.
Jesus.
No one will ever know.
Okay. So she comes conscious and sees what you're doing, but she's far too weak to do anything.
Good.
She, you know, coughs up an inordinate amount of blood and is like, you know, the doctor was the one that came up with the clones, right? I just utilized them.
Yeah, well, the doctor is splattered across the remains of his burning laboratory now, and I'm gonna. So even if she does control me, she can't order me if she can't speak. I'm not gonna kill her. She just can't talk right now. So it's around this point where she arrives, I imagine.
Yeah. So you arrive and deliver some cracks to the pier that he's on.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to you and I'm not gonna pull you away from what you're doing, but I'm gonna grab you by the shirt and say, "What the hell are you doing?"
I wasn't gonna do anything. What you're gonna do is you're gonna kick this thing as far into the ocean as you can.
I let go. Look, I have to ask a few questions first.
She can control us. She did it to you, she did it to me. She's too dangerous to be left alive!
Oh.
I want to grab her by her arm and I'm gonna can I memory manipulate to make her forget she has pheromones?
Sure.
I'm gonna do exactly that.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna manipulate her to forget that she even has that
And
power.
forget that I just said that.
Six. And that's powers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unleash your powers,
Plus
so
2.
Plus freak.
Yeah, so 8.
Okay. So for like probably the rest of this conversation, she's not gonna remember that she has pheromones.
Okay.
And then I look at you and said,
You don't have hopeless, right?
I let go of her throat long enough to let her talk. But I still like have grip on her in case she tries anything. And she's, you know, zip tied up.
I say, I took care of it. And then I look at her and say, so, what was your whole plan with this?
What is your quest?
What is your favorite color?
Blue. No yellow.
What is your name? What is your quest? Seek the Holy Grail. What is your favorite color? Red. No, blue! Ah!
I love the like, seek the Holy Grail. Like the kind of like annoyed, like we've been through this already. I get how to respond to his question.
What is the capital of Assyria? That was the one that got Sir Robin. I don't know that. What is the average wind speed of a swallow?
Is it an African swallow or a European swallow?
I don't know that. All right.
Sorry to ruin that dramatic moment.
That scene is so ridiculously bad, but it's still
so
one of the best ones in the whole movie.
Good.
Like, this is bullshit. You can't just kill off all the main cast for such a petty reason, and then it's just...
Hell yeah, you can.
So, yeah. She... Oh. Has things to say.
Uh-huh.
Let me parse it. So she's gonna say, she told you about how the doctor was the one that really came up with the clones in the first place. So she's gonna explain her powers to you. So basically, when I have the helmet on, or when people are helmeted, I can directly control as many as I want that are helmeted. Pheromones or not, they're basically getting it directly into their mind.
She forgot that she has those.
Well,
she thinks it's something else.
yeah. So she explains something that sounds like that you basically are parsing it as, this
Yeah.
is
Oh, she's
pheromone
talking
power.
pheromones.
But she doesn't know that she can still do it. It's something she doesn't realize.
She thought it was
can still
because of
do
the
it.
helmets.
Yeah.
Ah, sweet. Works.
But it was because of the helmets, but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, but see, this makes it really annoying because I'm trying to get you to understand why she could still control other people without the helmets. Basically, she could control one person that wasn't helmeted at a time. That's why it like bounced between people that were like immediately her threat, or that was the most powerful unhelmeted. That's why like when Izetta's got taken off, there was no one around her that she needed to control because Jack had just been thrown against the wall. So she took over Izetta to stop Tanya, etc. So and then after that, Ash's helmet got taken off. So then she tried to take over Ash because he was the most powerful that she could still use that had lost his helmet, etc.
And then I slap her and say,
Good.
Ouch.
Fuck you!
I said, I'm asking you what was your purpose, not your what you did.
What are you trying to accomplish?
I just wanted to change the world. There's just strife everywhere, and I thought that this was the way that I could do it.
Yeah, I want to create artificial fighting scenarios in order to bring peace to the world.
Oh, so you want to be peaceful now after all the bullshit you pulled throughout our lifetime? And you, even when you try to be peaceful, you try to do it in the most horrific way. Don't act like you're innocent. I know you. You are evil.
She is. She's basically like sort of Hitler.
I mean, Hitler did think he was doing the right thing.
Vixen's racist. Shit.
Well, in a different. No, she's not. But life in a different way.
I'm messing with you. All right. Any last words before we check you into the ocean forever?
She'll turn and smile at you and say like, "I'm not even the biggest threat in this town."
Oh, sweetie. We'll take care of them just like we took care of you.
It's a big ocean.
No, you should have said, "You're right, I am," and then chucked her in.
Oh shit! I should have said that.
I was tempted to say it, but it wasn't
Shit,
my
I should have
place.
said that. I should have said, "You're right, I am," and then I wanted to really like murder her in a horrific way because she'd probably be the only person I'd ever murder ever.
This is pretty
Yeah,
good.
if you're gonna murder anyone, you want to make sure it's like a really good murder.
Yes, I wanted to do the whole like the
Rip
stupid
her,
hard
maul her.
Yes.
It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again.
They dropped that on me the other day and it didn't faze me, and of course you guys like crack up at that.
I just made a Silence of the Lambs reference with Jeremy yesterday, so it's like fresh on my mind.
I really want to just be like, but I don't think that's in her character. But I do want her to kill her in a horrific way because this is probably the only person she would ever.
That's when you telekinetically like slowly lift her up and just slowly into the water, further and further out. And she's like,
no. I know people say that drowning is a horrific way to die, but I don't think it's good enough.
What the fuck?
You could
Oh, this cat is shitting like crazy.
You can well, it's just because you can see the sun beams across it, so it's like,
and I was like, wow. That's...
You can see every fiber because of the sun. Anyway, that's what it normally looks like when he kicks it. It's just you never see it in direct sunlight. Anyway, so you could like rip her apart, and then have the concrete block crush her.
I don't know, man. That's oof.
That's good.
I know.
I want to murder her, but
drowning her is not good enough. But that's grody.
Because pulling, imagining ripping her apart.
You have telekinesis. That's the ultimate use of your powers. Other than that, you got
you slowly break every bone in her body, just
that's
moving from toes up.
I was thinking of slowly breaking every bone in her body, but that's
like a serial killer thing.
I know.
It's not like an instantaneous thing.
Jack Masters is getting bored. He's like, okay, can I throw this in now? What?
Can we dunk this bitch, please?
Come on. I'm not okay with torture murder. I just want her deleted. Let's
I'm
go.
okay with murder, just not torture murder. Very different.
Not that charge up a super fucking punch and just clock her right in the face, so that she goes hurtling with the block still attached to her, and then she just clunks into
You
the
can
ocean.
Jotaro punch her.
We're all describing ways to kill a person. This is terrible.
Look, if you take
gotta
too long,
have feel to it.
if you take too long, I'm just gonna stab her through the back with
Don't
my
you?
hand
If
and
you
pull out her
do-
heart and then crush
If
it.
you do, you are literally taking the main purpose of her existence away, and she will hate you, and you're the next on list.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's okay. I can fight you, bitch.
I have a robot
you
arm,
can't.
guys.
Yeah, but you're weak and hurt right now.
New nemesis.
There's plenty of people.
I-
There's plenty of concrete posts around.
I
here.
literally
Surprise.
overpowered
Vixen
myself.
installed a virus on the thing, and now my robot arm has a mind of its own. And then this turned into a horror game.
All I can do is flip everyone off.
Hey, actually, this is pretty nifty. You raise your hand in class. Wait.
It's broken. Sorry.
Sorry, this machine is broken.
Oh my
Princess, hurry up and kill her, or I will.
Oh
You
my
got 10
god,
seconds.
Nick, shut
You're
up!
whoa, check out this cool new feature. Oh my god.
Perfect.
Kill her already.
No, I'm trying to think of the perfect way to do it. There is no perfect way to murder somebody, Jelly. There is, damn it.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Jack's getting bored. Even Vixen's like, are you gonna do it all?
Are you gonna kill me or not?
What's
I'm gonna
happening?
do the punch thing, because that's the closest one that I've heard. That it hits the mark.
Bailey, can you lift the
Oh,
He's
child
that
up?
box.
He's in a box over here in the sun. I'm going to...
Just show him to the camera and then you can set it back down. There he is. Hello.
I love this cat
He's so
much.
soft.
He's so good. This cat is better than I am.
Okay, so I'm gonna, of course, pull back, overexert my powers until basically it's gonna knock me out and just punch.
Cool. So you go into the avatar state. You're actually blasted backwards from the force of
Whoa.
her even just activating her powers. He'll sit in anyone's lap with the box.
Yes. I can't handle skin-to-skin contact. I need at least one box width away from you at every given
God.
time.
And so you charge up this punch. This the wind is swirling around your fist as you go in for this earth-shattering punch, and she goes flying off. And she just takes off basically, and you hear this huge splash, and you can kind of
You can see the whoosh.
Does it
Well,
make
looks like I'm blasting off again.
she'll definitely never return again, right, guys?
I mean,
I thought
No,
I
I'm
killed
just
her.
gonna know you're she's dead.
Okay.
She's
I
dead.
was just
She
trying
probably
to
died
make a
from the
silly
punch.
joke because she died off screen, sort of.
I'm gonna fall to my knees and then fall off to the side, passed out.
Yeah, you should probably pick her up before she just rolls off the pier.
I'm just like,
Is the pier tilted? Am I gonna roll?
Yes.
You did crack it. and
Oh.
then you know.
So
release
Jack
the
Jack,
earth-shattering punch
Jack picks her up, looks at another concrete block, looks at her again, shrugs, and then like just puts her over his shoulder and jogs back to the.
Yeah, and then as
the
you leave,
sanctuary.
it here just like
What
crumbles
is with
apart.
you and thinking of murdering or harming your own allies? What the hell? Every game we play.
Buddy, I'm over here. Alright, so you guys head on back to base.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
out,
wait.
You're out of juice.
So
Probably mark another doom track or something big happens, right?
I mean, I overexerted myself, so I mark a doom track.
Nice.
I've got a little bit of blood still on my knee from where I kneed Vixen in the face.
Yeah, you kind of got a little bit of blood like all over you.
Oof.
From
What do you smell, buddy?
Danger. So how's my surgery going? My robot surgery.
oh my god, please.
You guys walk in on this like installation of robot arm. She's sort of like General Grievous, where they're sort of keeping the main like bone and like minimal muscle structure in there, but it's like boom, 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 and it's getting like this whole like mechanical aspect. It's like, you know, fusing computers and flesh.
Whoa.
Oh, good.
Nifty.
And
Knick knack paddywhack.
yeah, so you have anything to say from your boss encounter to the rest of the party?
He left.
Hmm.
Are you talking to me or?
Yeah, you
I'm
back at the base.
No, she's
I'm passed
unconscious.
out.
Oh.
Yeah. So you. We murdered Vixen!
Vixen knocked her out and got away.
If you say that, I'm gonna wake up and tell the truth. It's dumb.
No.
I mean, I won't wake up now, but like
No,
later
unless
in
anyone
time.
asks me, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, so you
Wow.
sort of get back and like, you know, everyone's kind of, or there's like a group of people sort of around the, you know, the machine just watching it work. And there's like a different group of people kind of off to the side that seem to all be like talking. And as you walk in, you sort of make the connection that like, oh, like that's like all the clones talking are there, and these are like all the regular people in front of the machine watching. And no one else has really sort of like made that connection until like you walk in and you're kind of like, oh.
So hi guys, what's up?
To who? Which one are you saying?
Which
hi,
one?
guys?
Clones. I'll try listening in on the
Talking
clones.
Are you
Clone
still
club.
carrying me on your shoulder?
Yeah, I'll listen in on the clones.
Put her on the couch. Leave
No,
her ju-
he said
Yeah,
yeah.
leave
I'm
her
on
juice
his.
box.
I'm on his shoulder
Good.
for no reason.
Well, I have to carry you somehow.
Ooh,
Like a sack
red.
of potatoes.
You
What
kind
every
of,
girl wants to be compared to.
you kind of overhear sort of like an argument happening between them, and Ash says, "I just think that this is for the best," and Brain Freeze is like, I kind of agree too," and some of the other people just kind of slowly start to nod and sort of like accept whatever it was that he was saying. So you say you're just eavesdropping, or are you like trying to join in?
Eavesdropping.
Okay,
I continue.
that's it.
Mm.
They sort of seem to reach some sort of mutual agreement
Okay.
about whatever it was.
Okay.
Please don't let Ash leave without me getting out with my arm.
She wants them to see how cool she is.
No, I want to put my robot hand around his throat and say, "This is your fault, and I saved your ass. So how about a little thank you?"
Saved your Ash. Ha!
No, he'll fucking just leave in the middle of the night.
Perfect.
Like,
Leave in the early of the morning. Gather his clothes. Get back. Walk a shame.
It's his one weakness. Apologies. Emotions.
in the ocean.
Like Vixen.
Sorry. So yeah. So it seems to.
Alright, I'm gonna lay. I guess I'll lay her down on a couch.
Their group kind of like disbands after they reach whatever their mutual agreement thing is, and they all just kind of go back to like checking out what's going on and like lounging around on the couch or various couches or seating or whatever, raiding the fridge. Despite the ones that like have never been here, they sort of like get how it works.
Yeah.
So
I'm keeping an eye on everything.
Some of them like put the like helmet on to like scan people's powers and like check out how they rank against everyone else. See the various like stuff like that.
Nice.
Cool.
Yep.
Am I out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stalk over to Ash immediately.
I'm gonna say you're kind of This will be like hours later because like you're unconscious after.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go over with the rod in my hand because I'm not stupid.
Let's see who had it last. Tanya.
Hey Tanya, can I see the rod real quick?
Oh my goodness.
She's weak to it, so she's gonna be very cautious about like handing it over to you.
Don't worry.
As if Tanya's
Don't
scared.
worry.
She can sense the tension in the room, She's like, what the hell is this bitch about to do?
Don't worry.
New robo arm.
Don't worry. This doesn't concern you. You saved my life.
And you're awake now, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Me at Tanya. Look, no matter what, like, tension we had earlier, you saved my life. I owe you big time. I'm not gonna just turn this on you and try to, like, sap away all your powers or anything. I need
Except
to
that's
do...
exactly
Yeah,
what I'm
okay,
gonna
she's
do.
like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Here.
So then I stalk over to Ash, rod in my hand, and immediately put the new robot arm hand at his throat.
Other way. Yeah.
Right, yes. Pin him against the wall, look him dead in the eye, and say, 1, this is your fault, so a little apology would be nice. And 2, I'm the reason you're not a helmeted asshole anymore. So can I get a thank you for that?
And 3, I've had a crush on you for forever,
No.
so now I'm gonna crush your throat.
Babaka.
It's not like I like you or anything, Babaka.
No, I just want an apology and a thank you.
He's kind of like...
I loosen the grip a little bit.
Okay. And he's like, okay, look, I get it. Like, I'm sorry, I was like under control of the thing, and thank you, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I like tested your powers before and kind of was cold to you guys, and I had to try to deal with this, the fucker that controlled me and created me. So
don't ever ask me for a favor. Drop, and I walk away.
That's gonna be pretty easy considering what we decided.
And then I turn back around and I'm like, oh, so what is it that you decided?
We're all going to Canada.
So he kind of like clears his throat, and the other, he kind of like looks around the room, and the other clones kind of like nod, and he's like, we're gonna go leave this town.
Where are you gonna go?
We're gonna go hide in the middle of fucking nowhere so we can't hurt other people with our powers. Everything that we do is too dangerous, and we feel like we don't even fit in anyway, especially since, our literal identical clones are right next to us. So
Let's see how many clones there are. There's Ash, Brain Freeze, Alice, Tanya's clone.
Etika?
Izetta.
Am I forgetting anyone? Four clones.
Alice.
4 clones.
So it's Ash and 3 girls. I can see how he
Came to that conclusion?
He came to that conclusion.
Yeah, I don't
this
know
is the
whatever
best
happened
idea.
to fucking like no lion and blast tiger.
Yeah, Blast Tiger disappeared.
They actually went on a bro trip, where they went on a road trip across America, Thelma and Louise style.
Where are they now?
So a lot of that
Archeos.
conversation was like, I'm really good at that. I can hit all 3 of you. And so they're all gonna go live in the woods together.
No, when he says that, I sigh and I say, okay.
Hi, Michi.
Hey.
What is it?
are they needing me?
Yes.
Somebody told me it was fancy, and then that's wrong. So
Yeah, well, I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts.
all right.
I'm wearing this.
I'm wearing heels, so you're not gonna be fancy together.
Yes. Okay. Together we are one normal person. All right, Nick. This is a shower head for you, and then
A shower head.
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
I don't think I'm allowed to make changes to my apartment, am I?
Happy birthday, dude. It's a really easy installment, so you can just put it on and put it on. How long was
It's probably pretty easy. I can imagine.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you not do the shower installment? Hello, cat.
No.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
But so I'm gonna say to these clones, I'm gonna respect your decision to go off in the middle of nowhere, but just so you guys know, any damage and any hurt that you guys did, that wasn't your fault. Like, I mean, yeah, Ash, I still think you're an asshole, but like the you killing me or almost killing me, that really wasn't you. It was Vixen.
Blushes. Okay, so he's like,
What am I gonna do if I can never see you again and you have 3 really hot girls next to you all the time?
Stop it! He's not my boyfriend.
he's going like no contact.
Yeah, I don't care. I
He's
don't
listening.
want contact with him. He's the reason I lost my arm. That's psychologically scarring. Like, actually. Like,
Well, I mean, Cinder didn't help either.
well, yeah, but Cinder at least was, like, being proactive in helping me. I would have just been straight up murdered
Oh yeah,
because
you
of
have
that.
a like huge fucking scar on your back from like his arm.
Yeah, that's
But,
fine.
you know,
I also have
that's
a
like
robot
healed.
arm.
But I also have like a robot arm.
I have a robot arm now, so...
Like, whatever, dude.
No, I don't.
Yeah, so so Cinder and Tiny are kind of like, I mean, yeah, I guess we get it, you know. I'm not gonna try to stop you guys, you know, you can be your own people, and if you want to do that, then go right ahead.
I'm not gonna try to call attention to myself right now because I don't want people asking what happened to Vixen.
Yeah, what even happened to her, by the way?
I'm just kind of laying there listening to things. I know you said I woke up, but I feel like I still feel
I'm probably just leaning in the corner.
They're assuming
Like
that
Skylar used to do.
whatever the two of you
Yes!
did
Yes!
finished her off, and that they don't have to worry about it anymore. They trusted you enough to, you know.
I'm gonna use my telekinesis very weakly just to open my fridge and get me an ice pack, and then get me like all the sweets and candies I ever fucking wanted and juices.
Oh,
and
no, no,
shit.
no.
And you pour it all at once, Dad.
I'm walking a cosmic brownie over to you.
Aww.
Okay.
They're like, oh god, a robot! You're a Terminator?
I was
Jesus
I'm
Christ!
getting an ice pack
Come
and a
with me
juice
if you
box
want the sweets.
and pulling up to like it's a Capri Sun. It's
Yeah, yeah.
great.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
I've been saving this Capri Sun because you know like they easily.
Yeah, yeah.
Point is, I've been saving it. I'm bringing it to myself.
You hid it from all the clones who come and drink all your Capri Suns.
Yes, bitches.
No, your iPad is making lights on the ceiling, and the cat was looking at it.
Clones actually love Capri Suns.
Oh my god.
Fun fact.
Okay, anyway, so, yeah, so they're like, yeah, we're gonna leave, like, now, actually.
It'd be so
So,
impressed if he jumps in.
Bye, Butterfree. I'll always remember
okay, that's actually super fucking funny
Woo!
because this is supposed to be Mewtwo and the clones at the end of
Yeah,
the first Pokemon movie.
Oh.
Did you know?
Did you mix all the Pokemon movies?
Did you know that Ash was originally designed after Mewtwo from the beginning?
I did not.
Purple.
Purple glowy bullshit.
And then you have the
Psychic
three.
powers,
Oh no!
so-
And then you have the 3 birds. Ice.
Mhm.
Well, there's no electricity.
Yeah, there was a
Kinda like
Lugia
she's
mentioned,
Stormy.
the Tide Caller.
Stormy, and then fire, and then you know you mixed all the Pokemon movies, didn't you?
No, I
Just two.
Yeah.
I realized.
You didn't get Pokemon the third movie, Spell the Unknown.
That's the one with Celebi, right?
No. It has
No, you
Entei.
dork. Obviously, it's the
Entei.
unknown and
Entei.
Entei and the little girl whose name escapes my mind, but
And
she-
Charizard comes back.
Yeah! From
Yep.
the Charcific Valley, and he fucking breaks shit, and it's dope as hell, and I cried a little bit when he kicked back. So weird. So yeah. So they blast off, you know, they just like leave, and you guys are all like, bye, I'll never see you
Oh,
again."
no, I don't really care that much.
He turns around as the
I
cute
say
little
what-
sparkles of tear in
Hello. Alice was like super nice to you guys.
I say bye to
Yeah, Alice was super nice to me, but I
I'm-
also
I'm-
kind
I'm
of ended
waiting.
up killing her. in the little saw thing, so
Yeah.
like
She's forgiven you, and she like you guys
I
all
believe
group
it.
up, and
Oh.
you guys like get the big like group hug, but
Big
like
group
all
hug.
for,
I'm
like-
still lame. I'm like,
I get the
no,
big group
she's
hug, but I'm staying as far away from Ash as possible because fuck that guy.
I'm
Well,
gonna
no,
Bye,
it's like
don't-
she's group hugging the three of you.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Oh,
I'm fine
okay,
with
sweet.
that.
But I'm gonna
Okay.
bring out a
Bye,
plushie
watch out
that
for
was in my
mooses.
thing that let's say I know she loves it, and I hand it to her, and I very like painstakingly, but say, for the road.
Nice.
It's like a unicorn plushie.
It's very tearful. She cries.
Aw.
Good.
Oh.
Good.
Just what I wanted to make people cry.
So once all the clones leave, I'm just kind of like flexing my robot arm, like getting used to it.
I'm probably
I
watching.
was
It's your
imagining-
right fucking arm.
Okay, fine, whatever.
How many
Puppet
times do I have
humanity.
to correct you?
I hand you my Capri Sun after drinking it all.
Yeah, the rest of you is all that's left.
See, I was
You're
imagining
just
like
a can crusher.
I was imagining like Gauge style robot arm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind
yeah.
of what I was thinking too.
Mm.
It looks like that on the outside, but there's still like
Still like
bone and muscle underneath.
Okay, cool.
But it's like we're like
Style.
missing parts,
Mhm.
which are now supplemented by like wires and motors.
Nice. Yeah, I'm imagining a little like
Gauge.
a panel with like the little robot sound effects onomatopoeia just like kind of in the corner every time I flip my arm over and like make
Yeah,
it
there's like every time that you ever move your arm now in a panel, there'll be just a little
like tiny little.
You know what? I never noticed Gage as a robot arm. I never looked at your
That's
curve.
what she had to do before when she was making the death trap.
I never paid attention to your characters. I just know she had like pigtails and she had a high voice and was
Hey, Miji.
snarky and
They're
Voice-
calling you.
Voiced by Jeremy Lane.
right.
Nice.
Jeremy Lee, I think actually.
So is there
Oh.
anything else that we?
Yeah,
Do you have
so
your phone?
No, it's in the car.
they leave, bye, and
Tithing.
and Cinder and Tanya were like, so did Vixen say anything to you guys?
Oh yeah, she was mind controlling people with pheromones and the helmets, and she wanted to make the world a better place. She's not the most dangerous thing in the city.
What?
Yeah, and then she said no, it's me, and then punched her into outer space. So like,
Did they say no, it's me, or did I say?
I'm gonna tell them that you said no, it's me.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yes.
That's very badass, but also what she said is still concerning.
If it pops up, we'll deal with it.
We kind of already destroyed the doctor, so.
Alright, well, we do have one way to sort of check. So, Heartfrost, if you could, like, come on over here. The rod, if you would.
Oh. I hand her the rod. I have no use for it anymore.
Yeah, so, they set it down, like, vertically
Mm-hmm.
on its, like, handle, and they all kind of, like, stand around it. And they're like, just, channel your power at it, Heartfrost, and then the two of them sort of join in, and it, like, it lights up like before, and then, I gotta see what else I wrote.
Tanya didn't really have thunder powers.
She kind of does, though.
Yeah.
It's like pressure, but
I
also
never
she
saw
can
any
make, like,
lightning.
direct storms.
I
and
didn't
stuff.
see any lightning.
She's Storm.
0 lightning. No thunder wave. No thunder shock.
Yeah, you're right. She didn't.
No thunderbolt. She didn't yell Pikachu really loud and then zap someone.
Yeah, eventually maybe. Who knows?
Who knows what the future holds?
Yeah, how could I possibly let my favorite character be so pitiful?
Hmm.
No, it's kind of like wind powers for now.
Is she your favorite character? You didn't spend a long time doing a
I
drawing.
fucking drew her, dude.
Nice.
She is a waifu for lifeu.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
man.
She has by far the best character design. Okay, so they do that, and you guys gonna like ask what they're doing?
I'm just gonna watch.
I'm gonna wash the blood off.
I'm
Of all
eating
of
the
me.
cosmic
I'm also gonna take
slowly.
the shirt off my face and put it back over my abs, and suddenly the world's a little dimmer.
You're not
What
dead.
are you?
Just not
Are
the
you
same.
freaking like the vampires in Twilight. You sparkle.
Sparkle. Jeez.
Sure.
He like oils his chest like a fucking wrestler, like Hulk Hogan or something. He looks like he's made out of butter. And anyway, so they're like, yeah, so we're gonna call the Tidecaller. I don't know if you know, but she's like still alive.
Oh, yeah, no, didn't. You conveniently left that out of your backstory.
Yeah.
That's fine. Wow, she might have been helpful in this giant battle that we had.
Well, she's kind of like fucking old and senile.
Is she the most dangerous thing in the city?
So, you know. No.
Oh, okay.
Alright, cool. So is this gonna be like a Skype call through mystical energies?
No, this is
or?
the session.
Oh.
Tune in next time to find out why they were calling the Tidecaller and various other things.
Dun dun dun!
You guys beat a big enemy!
Woo!
Yay.
But the story continues. Sorry. I sort of can read the room that you guys are not, or you wanted it to end there.
It seemed like the ending.
Yes.
Yeah, well, plot twists.
Great. So yeah, tune in next week. We'll be doing this again at 1 p.m.
Not next week. I'm going to be home.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
we're not doing
the
this
week
next
after
week.
it next week.
Okay, cool. At 1 p.m. Yes.
Roughly.
Around 1 p.m. We're doing this in the afternoon now. This is our new thing.
Yeah, that way we have Saturday nights to do stuff.
Turn up. And by turn up, I mean I need to study for my tests.
I need to write a
my
lab
God.
report.
Alright, yeah, so follow us on all the usual social
Yeah.
media channels. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Instapoll.
Yeah, we have a great little boomerang of our birthday boy here, so check that out on our
Hey.
Instagram.
It's getting pretty popular
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on the grams.
Not on
yeah.
LinkedIn though.
Oh, and
Not on LinkedIn.
yeah, don't connect with us on LinkedIn if you figure out our like full names. Just throwing that out there. But also, you know, the most important one, follow us here on Twitch. We are 4 people away from. Or is that a thing? 4 people
Yeah.
away from getting
50 followers.
Yeah, so tell all your friends.
We'll make it big, and then we'll have an emote of the cat in a box or something.
Yes! And I know that's what you all dream of, especially it's Tom.
Or him doing the, like, kitty head tilt.
tilt.
Like, what do you do?
Oh yeah. So yeah, follow us on here and all of our usual social media, and tune in not next week, but the week after.
For more mass!
Woo!
Woo!
Alright.
Tidecaller arc.
Woo! Alright, bye everybody.
He's looking at me with such contempt. Oh my god.